Welcome to Monday Night Madness with Kingdom of Nerds. We have Brian Sticks and Dolph Ty Lopez. Somebody give that man some coffee. What's going on, everyone?
Howdy, howdy.
Doing good, doing good.
Doing good. Tired.
Hey, Joes.
What's up, Joe?
Thank you for coming.
That's the energy vampire from What We Do in the Shadows.
Is that a good show?
It's fantastic, bro.
I know there's a movie, then there was a show after
Yeah.
the movie or
And
whatever.
it's produced by Taika Waititi. It's rated R,
Mm.
raunchy comedy, bro. It's
Channel's it on?
hilarious. It
What
is
streaming
Never seen
service?
Hmm?
You know
Oh,
where
Hulu.
Streaming.
Hulu.
Oh, Hulu?
Hulu?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I have Hulu.
Yeah, I think it comes out on FX. I'm not sure. But it's funny, dude.
Welcome, little movie perp.
I'm Scarecrow.
What is that?
I'm Scarecrow.
Scarecrow
I'm
with the Batman
Scarecrow.
voice?
Scarecrow. I'm Scarecrow.
You sound like more like Batman.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm Scarecrow.
Batman has finally lost it.
It's part of Little Movie Purple, played by Christian Bale.
That's what
Yeah.
I like to see portrayed properly, and I think it'll fucking hit. Scarecrow.
Oh yeah. How you guys doing today?
Doing
Doing
pretty
good, doing
good.
good, Perp. How are you?
Nice. Very
Yeah.
good. Very well. Thank you.
There's impending tornadoes around me, but I'm doing great.
Mm.
Do you live in a trailer?
No.
That looks
You'll
like
be
a trailer
fine.
in the background. Yeah.
Then you'll
Yes,
be
I'm in a
fine.
small trailer.
Yeah.
He's in a shipping container.
So,
Shipping containers are awesome.
so we doing pickups? You got some pickups you want to show us, Bruce?
I'll let you guys go first. Dolph Lopez, you want to go first?
No, I don't have any. I already showed them.
Well, show them again. The people in the audience didn't see him.
Okay.
Stop being that guy.
That guy.
That guy.
It's
Well,
a hefty stack of comics right there.
yeah, it is. Yeah. Rogue. I love so much. These Catwoman books that I had never seen before. Jeff Loeb. I can't remember reading Jeff Loeb.
It's himself.
Tim
I
Sale.
actually have the trade for that Catwoman When in Robe. That's whatever. That's a good series.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a good read. I just can't talk.
Yeah, I picked them all up. I think I overpaid. They were $10
Yeah.
a pop. I just couldn't help it, dude.
The Riddler was awesome in that. He was hilarious.
And I love Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers.
Rest in peace, Tim Sale.
Yeah.
Yes.
And rest in peace, William Friedkin.
Welcome,
Hey.
Josh.
We got Josh.
Man, it's Josh.
Somebody check his pockets.
And this one, which is awesome cover. And just some filler Punisher books.
Hmm.
Nice.
Trying to finish his runs. Punisher Soviet, these sell. And if you find the variants of these, very good, very pricey. Predator, which I think everybody
love
should be
Predator.
reading. This is a
Yep.
good series along with Aliens,
Hmm.
the annual. I love me some Rogue. And Creepshow. This was an excellent read. And I think the second volume is coming out soon.
Nice.
Yeah, he had a whole variant box. These are just the Hellfire Gala.
What store was this? What state?
Ohio.
Ah,
I'm in Auburn. I'm not that far from Canton. It's it's like 10 minutes away. So I will be going to the Hall of Fame to see myself. Murder by Mail. Oh,
You got murder.
yeah.
you got murdered.
I'm going to go to the Hall of Fame to see myself. They got a special wing for me.
Anybody else
The
have
Hall-
pickups?
Hall of
Or anything they want to show off?
I just got this. First appearance of Jeff the Land Shark.
Nice.
Picked that one up yesterday at a local shop. Hey, I love Jeff the Land Shark.
You know that those like the Marvel Pet series would be a great
Mhm.
animated series for kids.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
definitely.
I
Throg.
got these
Oh,
Oh, dude, open it up, Brandon.
what?
from the pallet that I stole. No,
Yeah,
Dude, we were looking
We
at
were
the
looking at
picture
the pic-
earlier. That
Yeah.
is so you.
that guy looks like he was bald.
All right, you gonna open it live on?
He's not opening
I'm gonna open one, and then I got this smelly Venezuelan giant size X-Men one.
Holy
Nice.
crap!
Yeah.
Some of the most beautiful women in Venezuela.
You think so?
Smells,
Oh
smells
yeah,
like Ike
So
Arumba.
what does a Venezuelan giant size X-Men #1 go for?
Yeah.
you always gotta smell the books.
Do you not smell your comics? Like
Of
that's a
I
course.
thing.
smell all of them.
What? Not the modern ones, but ones from the 80s and 90s, definitely.
I do like
I
to smell the
paid
old books.
$650 for this. So,
So I should have just been collecting foreign versions of that book.
Wow.
yeah, and like this is like super scarce. So like Venezuela is not a country you ever want to go to. So
I
I
would.
second that.
I would for the women. They've won the most Miss. What is it? Miss whatever. Miss Beautiful. What is it?
Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Soon to be Darth Lopez the Kidnapped.
yeah, yeah.
I'll blend in. Yo hablo español. But I don't have their accent, so that'll be a giveaway. Am I
Josh
Spanish?
with Intoxicants live on the air.
I
I can show
Uh-oh.
Bruce. I
picked
can show
this
those
up.
3 books that I
Hold
showed you guys.
Oh, sure.
If you want.
I thought this was
Ooh.
dope.
what's
Yeah,
that?
A mummy cover.
Mummy.
Oh dear God, I need that.
I know
yeah.
you love mummy
Oh.
covers.
I love mummy
Is that a
covers.
Cobra mummy?
Wow.
Where's that from?
I don't know what year it's GI Joe Special Missions #5. It's the 1 in 10 incentive.
I don't think I
So-
have that one.
It's not a foreign, right?
No.
Oh.
No, that's not a point. I have a lot of the 1 in 10s from back then too, but I don't think I have that one. I'll have to look at my box again. All right, now I gotta look for that one. Thanks, Josh.
What do you got, Six?
So I was cleaning out my box looking for books to sell,
Mhm.
and I found these 3 foreigns that I had in
That
there.
you're gonna give to
The-
me next Saturday? All right, thank you.
The Hombre Arana. What's that? Number 113. La Masa. What number is this? 95.
La
Nice.
Masa.
Oh, incredibly.
That's a great cover. I like that cover. Like- I like watching the Thing get his ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
And then Peter Parker as Spider-Man, number 95, with the owl and Doc
Nice.
Ock down here in the corner.
Looks clean for that black cover.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's no ticks on it whatsoever. Maybe a quarter one right here by the
Wow.
cape.
You know, when we meet up on the 19th, just hand those over. I'll give you all my mummy covers. Even if I don't have any, I'll buy some.
Okay, that's a deal.
All right. I think I'll do my unboxing.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
All right, sit back, everybody. It's gonna be a while.
Oh, this is not a big one.
It's like, okay. You opening it safely.
I love these.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Those boxes are so awesome for storing slabs.
Oh yeah.
Here they are. All right. First book up. The Flash. No, I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
The Harley Quinn,
Hey.
David Nakayama.
Nice.
Gorgeous.
What
I love
store is
that.
that from?
That's no, it's just an incentive.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 1 in 25.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How'd you miss this?
I don't know.
God, I hate the glare. That works.
All right.
All right, next up. Haha, of course.
Spider Boy.
Spider Boy.
Virgin.
Yeah.
Second print Virgin cover.
Second print, 1 in 25.
Yep.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'll leave it alone.
Shut up.
This is a family. This is a family show.
Yeah. And it's Monday, the day after the Lord's Day. I got a second one.
What?
Okay,
Yeah, I got
Cool.
two.
nice.
Hey, what's up, Necron?
And you don't
I
sell
have one of
books,
those.
The what?
Bruce. You don't sell books.
Sometimes. Like books up, like this book is up for Raz right now. Hopefully it'll be up for it's gonna be up for Raz. It has enough votes.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that Adam Hughes?
Yep. This is the
Mhm.
1 in 10.
Very nice.
Man, what's their turnaround? It's still pretty fast, huh?
It took
No.
like what 8 days for them to open my box. Well, to acknowledge the box was delivered. Then another 7 to 8 days for them to put it in the system. Then another week to get it graded and shipped out. All right.
Considering that a couple years ago it took them.
I was gonna
months.
say.
Yeah,
Quick.
yeah, that's fast. So they're still on their new schedule. They're still doing good.
Yeah.
And if you fast track, but they want too much for fast track now, man.
All right. Ooh. Forgot about this.
Chili.
Why is this smooch on my cover? My case. All right. The Virgin.
Oh, the
Wonder
Raza.
Woman. Raza. Hold on. Let me just.
That's one of the best Raza covers that came out this year.
So hard. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Is that a foil?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say it's just because it's a crappy DC foil. That's why it's hard to
Yeah.
see it.
Hater.
You cannot say that they put out like most of their foils are pretty. They're so
It's hard
dark.
to get an angle at this. Hey, Danger. I get the best comics from this guy on Mel V's How May We Help You, along with Josh and his great international comics.
Yeah,
I bet they love you over there.
They do love me. I love this cover.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a con exclusive from Eastside Comics.
Yeah.
What's next? Oh, forgot about this one. Another foil. Yeah,
Oh, is that the Harvey?
yeah, it's the Harley.
Is that
Oh.
Mayhew? Who's the artist on that?
Natalie
Natalie
Sanders.
Natalie Sanders.
Yeah. Who does not use AI? I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Great cover.
A great cover. Then the back.
Was that in his, that was that? So, oh, KRS.
Yeah.
It's a store variant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
star variant from con exclusive, allegedly. And then
Good
the
cover.
last book in the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Box.
You know what's in the box?
7. David Fincher, 1995.
Void Rivals. Which one is that? Ooh.
Nice.
Is that the
Second print.
SDCC?
The what? No,
The
this
one
is
in
Second
the
100.
the 1 in 100.
Oh, that's the 1/100.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wow.
So you just got, man, their turnaround times are excellent, dude. Because you just saying how you got it, and now it's just came back to you. Man, you can't complain about the turnaround times.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a.
Wait a minute, maybe I can do that.
I'll give you a Hellfire Gala 3 covers for that.
Yeah, the foils are a lot harder to see. There we go.
Oh, you put your smudge, your fingers on it, dude.
Clean it later.
Oh, you know what? I did get some other stuff.
I'll trade you a bottle of Miracle Madness.
Oh, this is the best thing in the box.
Yeah. I don't know how I met. I didn't know. I think
That's
I was.
nice.
I would have got that 1 in 100. Fuck it. Can't get them all.
Nice. Let me see this. What's going on here? That whole West Coast Avengers run is fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Low to Brooklyn. Josh with Intoxicants live on air. Fragile. Must be from France.
Fragile.
Frigili.
Must be Italian.
What's up, El Necron? Check out El Necron channel on YouTube. He has great show. Check him out. And he supports sell the Snyderverse to Netflix.
Man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anytime soon, I don't
That's
think.
fish.
No,
Nice.
Spider-Man #1.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I didn't want to bash the Snyderverse.
Don't you dare.
Oh yeah, I got that. And
Right,
that one
you're
came
right.
with,
Term.
mine came with Marvel Rub, bro. No
What
way it
Marvel
would be.
Rub? What's this Marvel Rub?
It's up. It's up at the top, right?
Paper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Who's that?
Is that one
Oh.
damaged?
You on mute?
It's in Yuckley.
Nice.
Yeah, when those first came out, like so many of the batches of those were damaged on the spine.
Hope it's okay. I haven't taken it out of the top loader yet. I got 2 of these. This is the 1 in 500.
Ooh.
Loco Silk.
Yeah. Then we got some Hughes.
I didn't get that cover. Should have got that cover.
And then we got the Babs silk.
Mm.
Babs Tar.
Okay.
And then the Dr. Afra.
Hughes.
Yeah.
No, that's Dotson, ain't it?
Yeah, it's Dotson.
Oh, Dotson? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then we got the Musk versus Zuck.
Oh, jeez.
And then we got the SpongeBob. Shout out to Danger Room. SpongeBob comics.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the homage to McFarlane Wolverine or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
that's sweet.
And then we got this was limited. Oh, wait, the certificate's on the back. So 499 copies. It's the red foil
Michael Turner.
Sonya. It is. Who is it? Is it Turner?
Nah.
I got
think
it
so.
because I was on the. No. Why does it look like it says tan? I got it because we were on the Long Story Short show. So this is like
Oh, cool.
one of the ghost books we talk about. And then
I
I
like-
think McClay was talking about this, so I had to pick this up. The Weed, Betty and Veronica. It's a newsy.
Oh, yeah.
News now. Well, it's
I think that was on, was
Is
that
it?
on Almost 10?
Oh, that's what it was. It was on the Almost 10. Maybe that's what it was. So I found that this was like, it looks decent.
When you roll it up in your back pocket, can you then smoke it, or
Oh god.
just ask him for a friend?
All
Mm.
right, that is
We're at-
officially all I got.
Nice. All right. Let's get into some news today. We're box office this weekend, domestic. Barbie was #1 again, 53 million. The Meg 2 came in at 30 million. Oppenheimer 28. Turtles #4 at 28 million. And so on and so forth.
Ooh.
Talk to Me was really good.
Really? I was
Yeah.
I heard.
I'm literally getting tickets for Talk to Me for
I
Wednesday.
heard.
When?
Yeah, I took my
Wednesday
daughter.
at
They
9.
loved it.
Noon.
Yeah. I
Is that
thought I
the
heard.
story of
Go ahead. Go ahead, Six.
Is that the story of L.A. Night? Let me talk to you.
Oh,
Nah, I think it's a horror movie.
I'm a Yankee fan.
No
Um,
wrestling fans in here? Okay.
yeah, let me talk.
Hey,
yeah.
Voltaire.
Just a ripoff of The Rock in Austin. But Talk to Me so good there. I was reading on social media. Everybody thinking about a prequel, something to
Yeah.
do with the opening scene.
It was great.
Might go check that out.
I'm
Turtles
surprised.
was fun.
Surprised Meg 2 made
Yeah.
141 million like worldwide.
Yeah, so am I. And 30 million for that movie. That's not too shabby.
I think the budget is like
A
one
dollar.
no. It's like 120, 130 or something.
I
So,
still
Chef?
want. I still want
Hey.
to. I still want to see number 6, but you know,
That
I think I
Ghost
would
Protocol?
streaming. It'll be too
Didn't Barbie
sad.
hit $1 billion? Weren't they saying Barbie
Yeah.
hit $1 billion
It
Yeah,
did.
Barbie made $1 billion. Let's go.
worldwide? Yeah.
Nice. Barbie has crossed 1 billion. It now sets its sights on Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 to become the highest gross film in Warner Brothers history. So far this year,
Does it have to? Is it going to take that one out before it takes out Super Mario, or does it have to take out Super Mario before it takes out Deathly Hallow?
let me check.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, what did that movie do?
Yeah, definitely. Hollow crossed $1 billion.
All the Harry Potter movies, I think.
No.
Because I think Barbie's going after that Mario's head, bro.
Mm,
She's going to get it.
She might set the new record.
How much more does she have to go? Like, oh my god, yeah, actually a lot. Never mind.
Or what? Or like Infinity War?
I think
Or
like
anything?
300 million more. Damn.
Deathly Hallows 2 made 1.3.
Damn.
And let's see.
But 1.3 what? Because so did Super Mario.
1.34.
Okay,
One.
so yeah, it has to beat Deathly Hallow before it even has a
And
chance.
Deathly Hallows 1. Oh, it didn't even make $1 billion. It made now 177. Wow.
Yeah.
That's the most in the franchise?
I
That's
think
the-
because it was the last one. Part 2 was the last Harry Potter film. So
The first Harry Potter made 1.1 billion, 1,23,000. Goblet of Fire, 800. Order of the Phoenix, 900. Chamber of Secrets, 900. So the first and the last Harry Potter movie made $1 billion.
globally,
Oh, for Warner Brothers. Oh.
globally, not domestically.
Yeah, but for
Onto
Warner
the big
Wow,
fashion.
Warner Brothers history. Damn, man, they've been around for so long.
I think that's why a lot of DC movies underperforming is offset by other properties that DC has. I mean, Warner Brother has.
Right.
Like this Barbie movie is gonna freaking offset the loss for Shazam and The Flash.
Yeah, but they do. They win, they fucking.
Yeah. So domestically, Barbie is number 24 on the list.
Yes, it said 457 million, I believe. It should hit 500 tomorrow. Or Wednesday,
459 million. Yeah.
59.
Oh, okay.
We don't adjust for inflation on this show.
So it's at $1 billion worldwide, huh?
Yeah.
So Mario, so
Make
far
what you
this
make.
year, the highest earners are Super Mario Brothers, Barbie, Guardians, Fast X Across, The
bro,
Little Mermaid.
Fast 10.
So all these numbers for these movies,
Basically, it was not that good for Fast 10.
this is all global numbers for these movies.
Yes.
Fuck.
Spider-Verse should be way higher. That's a
Yeah.
crime.
So basically, shit, dude, all these movies flopped
No.
in our
How did
country.
they flop?
Well, well, globally, what they make. So if you take out what they make globally in our great country, they didn't do too
Yeah,
good.
but
Just because they
studios
didn't
still
beat-
get the money from
just-
international sales.
Just because they didn't beat Barbie in sales doesn't mean they flopped.
No.
I'm just hoping all this extra attention that Margot
Yeah.
Robbie's getting makes it easier for her to do Tank Girl now.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, she
jeez.
finally had a movie that
Oh,
fucking didn't flop righteously because all her movies before this were.
Oh, it's not her. It's the
Yeah.
type of movie she's chosen. Those type of movies aren't
So it's her. 'Cause
going to get
she
box office
chose the
success.
movies. She chose
She's a
those
great
movies.
actress.
What
She's a great
what
actress.
what movies was she in that were bad?
None.
Well, I don't
Birds of
watch
Prey was great.
Birds of Prey.
Which was great.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a great movie.
She did the one movie. What's it called? I don't know what.
Hold on, let me.
Other good actors that nobody went to go see. She had like 3 bombs in a row prior to this.
I was gonna
Oh,
say
this-
the only movie I ever think of is Wolf of Wall Street, but
That was a great movie.
yeah.
Yeah, that was. No, she's been doing some good. I mean, she's been doing movies. They just. And I
let's
do like her
see.
heart. Though.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Dreamland, Bombshell, Birds of Prey, The Suicide Squad, Amsterdam, and
Flop.
Babylon,
Flop.
and Asteroid
Bombshell?
City.
Okay, I've seen like 2 of those movies.
Bombshell
Time in Hollywood.
is what is Bombshell?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's
Oh, Bombshell was based on a real life scandal. A group of women take on Fox News head Roger Ailes and a toxic atmosphere he presided over at the network.
It was Charlize Theron and she played Megyn Kelly, I think. Or Charlize Theron and another good actress.
Nicole Kidman played Gretchen Carlson,
Yeah.
and John Lithgow played Roger Ailes,
Lithgow's
and
Oh.
Malcolm McDonald played Rupert Murdoch. Wow, what a great cast!
yeah.
Like Kate McKinnon was in this.
They should have probably put it on streaming.
Wow, I'm gonna have to check this out. Huh. Bombshell. Interesting. I debate Little Perk, waiting for him to respond. You already lost bad to Broden, but I take you.
Oh my god, this guy's following me here.
Wait, he was on your stream?
Based. No, he's commenting on my videos.
Mhm.
Based.
Yeah, hi Nate. Hi Nathan. Packed panel. That's what we get here. We like to pack it in the panel. Suicide director unveils new image of Jared Leto's Joker, shared by Ayer to the social media platform X, formerly Twitter. The photo showcases Leto's Joker in a suit, and Ayer left the post without any caption, leaving fans to speculate on its significance. It's the first time Ayer has revealed this particular photo, though it's known that most of Joker's footage was scrapped from the theatrical cut of Suicide Squad. The post has since generated considerable buzz among DC Comics enthusiasts and movie buffs alike. What do you guys think? You think the Ayer cut?
I would love to see it.
Yeah, there's a huge fan base for it.
They should do a director's cut and just include all the deleted footage.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a completely different movie than what was released, kind of like how Snyder's stuff. So
Yeah,
I didn't like this Joker, but I'd watch it because then maybe it's better than what we got in the theaters. But I found that Joker fucking annoying.
I'll send you something, Bruce.
Every few months they'll do a hashtag for release the Ayer cut on Twitter, and then it'll trend for a day or two.
You take off the tattoos. He looks all right, but I just I don't know.
Maybe if you saw all the footage, you would think.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I agree. For that reason alone, I would want to see it because when I saw what I saw in the theaters, I was like, oh no, dude, this is not that good.
And it's funny, that movie almost made $1 billion.
It did, dude. Yeah,
Came close.
Fun.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean, I can't say that I didn't like it. I didn't love it. I didn't like Will Smith in it. and I'm like his portrayal, but like, yeah, maybe I would want to see this cut. Maybe this is what we probably should have got.
I think Leto's a great actor. I think
Yeah.
he just gets shitty parts. Bad writing. Can't fix bad writing.
And he's
Yeah.
2 Oscars already, right? He's got 2 Oscars. I think he's got 2.
Oh, Leto?
Yeah, I know he's got 1 for sure for him and McConaughey. Yeah, McConaughey had. I think he.
Oh yeah, what was that movie?
Yeah, Dallas Club.
Yeah,
Dallas
Dallas
Buyers.
Buyers
Dallas
Club.
Buyers Club. Yeah.
Yeah,
How was
yeah,
that
yeah.
movie?
My wife watched it. I don't know. She was crying. I guess it was good. Yeah, and
Dallas Buyers Club.
Yeah, I think they both won
Club.
Oscars, but I think this dude has 2 of them. I could be wrong, but I think he's got 2 for Best Supporting Actor. I think.
I like
his cat
Leto.
videos.
His cat videos.
Walking around in his cat costume.
You guys should check out his videos. It's hilarious.
I heard he's a bit goofy but he's a good fucking actor. He did a movie that bombed that I would just watch because it was on cable, where he plays like a killer. It's with him. It's with damn, I can't. I can't. I don't think I could remember it.
Leto was good in Requiem for a Dream.
He was in American Psycho.
He was?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the guy that gets axed.
Oh.
Fight Club. He was in
Fight Club. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Had a successful band, which I'm still a fan of.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Mhm.
Yeah. New Uncharted PS5 exclusive. The FTC, you guys know Microsoft has been trying to merge with Activision.
Mhm.
And Microsoft filing revealed that once the multi-platform game Indiana Jones is now Xbox exclusive, further pushing the likelihood of Uncharted returning for PlayStation. Website The Leak reports that Uncharted reboot has been greenlit, but Naughty Dog is not working on it. They will initially assist, though. Sean Ascag returned to Naughty Dog in 2021, previous creative director for Uncharted Lost Legacy. I would love another Uncharted game. I still think it's one of the best video game series ever.
I've played 1 and 2, and they were both fantastic. I need to play the rest.
Oh, you didn't finish them?
No, I didn't. I mean, there's 5 games now or 4 games?
5.
5.
4
There was also a
like
spin-off game,
Lost.
wasn't there? Like
Yeah,
the
Lost
girl.
something.
Yeah, the one with the girl.
So technically 5 would be the 6th game, wouldn't it? Or am I
Yes.
just
DLC really doesn't count except for games.
Yeah.
And while we were talking about this subject, there's been an article about the David Ayers cut that Sticks sent to me. David Ayers says James Gunn told me the Suicide Squad Ayer cut will have to have its time to shine, time to be shared. David Ayers keeping hope alive for Suicide Squad director's cut, dubbed the Ayer cut, on social media. In recent posts on X, the director informed his fans that new DC Studios boss James Gunn told him that the Ayer cut will have its time to be shared.
Okay.
Ayer provided no further information. Warner Brothers and Gunn representative did not respond to Variety's request for comment.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Forward
here
to
for
that.
it.
So there we go.
Yeah. Just do it.
Yeah, it should be. I think it should be released on Max or put it on a director's cut and sell it.
It's not going to be a movie they drop $80 million on,
Nah.
like they did for Snyder.
They just got to re-edit.
Yeah, that was
and release it,
ridiculous.
really.
It was,
Yeah, it's good.
it was a great movie. I still love the Snyder cut, but
hmm
I can't believe they dropped that much money to finish that movie, not
That-
to not
it was
release it
dumb.
in theaters.
That's why it's dumb. They should have had that released in theaters again.
Hmm. All right, next up. Marvel reveals new details about its 1990s throwback series Daredevil, Black Armor. Marvel first announced the project back during Comic-Con International at San Diego, but the company is now releasing some more information about the new series, which will last 4 issues, as well as revealing cool variant cover by God of War art director Rafael Grassetti. The series is set around the time of the classic Daredevil 1993 storyline, Fall from Grace, which Chichester wrote and was drawn by superstar artist Scott McDaniel early in McDaniel's comic book art career. During the storyline, Matt Murdock began wearing a black army costume and later faked his own death to create a new identity. What do you think about this? Daredevil armor, back from the grave. They were just throwing everything at the wall in the 90s.
Right. I don't know. I don't think they need to go back to this, but I mean, it's just going to be a story within a story now, I guess.
Yeah, seems like it.
So it's like I don't know. I don't think it's necessary, but
Yeah, just an untold story from that era.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fall from Grace was actually the first Daredevil storyline I ever read.
I mean, it's a good storyline. Don't get me wrong.
Do we need to have a
I don't
spin-off
think we need to
though?
have. Yeah, I don't think we need to have a spin-off. No.
No. But the armor does look, the upgraded armor does look good on that cover.
hmm
I do like that variant compared to the way the suit used to
I
look.
mean, it's not like doing it's going to affect anything that's happening now. So
No.
Maybe they're doing this because that's going to be his new MCU costume.
maybe.
Yeah. Armor does look better on screen than spandex. All right. Thieves stole $300,000 in gaming trading cards at Gen Con 2023.
Oh my god.
A pair of thieves waltzed into Gen Con 2023 and stole as much as $300,000 of gaming cards in Indianapolis. The cards, which were sitting in boxes on pallets, were stolen using a pallet jack while vendors were setting up for the long-running yearly gaming convention that Dungeons and Dragons co-creator Gary Gygax started. As for what cards were stolen, that's unknown. Indie Star reported that a worker at a local Indianapolis board game store thought the packaging resembled that of Magic the Gathering, Pokemon trading card game, the unreleased Disney Locana.
So they just stole the whole pallet? I mean, what
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How does
oh
this
yeah.
happen?
They came in,
Oh,
jacked it up, and pulled it
Yeah,
out.
dude.
yeah,
Wow.
there's Josh right there.
How could you,
Josh on the
Josh?
left?
How could you?
Yeah, you just gotta act like you know what you're doing, man. And everyone else was setting up, so there was probably more people with pallets and pallet jacks. You just walk in and act like you belong.
Well, the
Hello?
thing is, I mean, other
Gotta
people
take
are going
notes.
in. Why are these guys going out? That's what my question
Right.
is.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are you guys going? If you're, oh, this is extra. This is extra.
Someone had to look the other way.
They could have at
Oh.
least worn cosplay or something.
And for people that don't know what Gen Con is, Josh, could you explain this to them?
Yeah, so it is like the longest running board game and like tabletop card game convention in North America. This year, so they just renewed their contract in Indy for through 2030 because
Oh.
they did the city pulled in like $75 million, I think, in just 5-6 days.
To keep them there?
Do what?
To keep the con there?
Yeah, to keep it there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
this year saw the biggest attendance, which was 70,000 people. and then they between like hotels, restaurants, and all that stuff, they generated like 75 million dollars
Ooh,
in revenue. So yeah, I mean it's
definitely.
massive.
I think it's well worth it for the city then,
Oh yeah.
in their eyes. Yeah.
Wow.
And that 300,000, that's retail. You got to remember that. That's retail. That's not like resale value. So
If they're
Well,
not
most of
close,
those things don't go down in price, really. Right? They don't go down in price normally.
I mean, it just depends. I don't know exactly like if it was. So I read another article that said that Lorcana counted all their product and it was all accounted for.
Mhm.
So I mean, but still, if it's Magic and Pokemon, I don't know exactly like what sets they were, but I mean, if they just hurry up and sell it, it's money in the bank.
I think if you look close at their shirt that says whatnot.
Ah,
Shots fired.
whatnot acetate. Ninja
Yeah. Whatnot was not there.
Okay. I was just joking.
Those are different people.
I was gonna say, right? Like, I just realized that those are two totally different people. Yeah. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at the guy that had that one guy looks like he's bald in the first picture.
I think it's the same people.
No, look at the guy's hair on the right side of that cart right there.
Yeah.
And then look at the guy's hair in the middle picture on the next slide. Like that is two totally different.
Yeah.
So what you do is you get a bunch of friends that look alike, have them all dressed the same, walk around.
Ocean 13.
They're gonna get caught with these videos, these pictures.
That guy in the left picture, he's got hair, and that other guy in the other picture looks like he's like got one patch of hair on top of his head, and that's it. Like, he looks like the one dude from Jackass. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Huh.
Where's this convention held?
It's in Indianapolis, Indiana. So downtown Indy. It's in the Indy Convention Center.
Wow. What the hell? I wonder how that got in there.
I don't know.
All right. Kingdom Treasures. Top picks for week of 8/16. Cover, story, or whatever random shit I felt like putting in here.
Way to sell
Just
it.
make it up. Just make it up as you go.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what everybody else does. Alpha Fight number 1, the Dan Jurgens homage variant. I'm a huge fan of Dan Jurgens, so I had to put this cover on here. Jurgens.
Oh, X-Men 100.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Dan Jurgens cleared my eczema. So.
Jurgens helped a lot of lonely men at night.
Yeah, Jurgen it with Jurgens.
Yeah, I used to love the original team Alpha Flight. I'm just glad they're going back to something similar. Well, it's almost the same.
Yeah.
Shaman, Puck, Snowbird, Vindicator, the twins, and
we get their North Star and his sister.
Aurora.
Yeah.
Aurora.
Snowbird.
Snowbird. I forgot the character in the red.
Sasquatch.
She was on a.
Scarlet
no,
Spider?
the right. No.
Yeah, I saw it. And I'm like, is that?
I know that's that character used to be on a mega flight, and of course we got Dakin.
Yeah.
It's a nice cover. I like it. Dark Ride number 8, the Trish Forstner exclusive Steamboat Willie homage variant.
I like that.
I like it.
I got one of those coming to me.
Nice.
These come out next week.
The week of the 16th.
The next week.
Yep, week of
Yeah,
16th.
next week.
Yep, next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good cover. I like it. Next, we have Edge of Spider-Verse #3, second printing, 1 in 25,
I love this cover.
Ramos sketch variant.
Enough already with these, man.
It's a good cover, though. Come on, at least they changed it up.
I mean, come on, dude.
I like the black. I like how it looks with the black and white with the cityscape.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Cash
I like
grab.
how it looks like you can fold them up into an overhead compartment.
Fucking world.
Yeah, you can bend kids that way.
Harley Quinn, black and white, redder, #2. You're horrible.
Shut up,
They
Billy.
come-
Shut up.
Here come Child Protective Services, 1 in 25, Annie Wu variant.
No, this is dope.
Woo.
I like this. I ordered one of these.
The
Yeah.
blood wiping off the wall or mirror or glass or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then she has
Nice red cover. Look good in a slab.
a grenade pen in her mouth.
Killing it.
Night Terrors, Nightwing #2, the Francesco Mattina card stock variant.
Man.
You read the first issue of this, right, Crucifer?
Oh, I gotta catch up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I read the first week's books.
Yeah, I want to read these.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. That it's really so far it's really been showcasing Dead Man a lot, and that I'm a fan of Dead Man.
Hmm.
They don't use them that much.
Mm-mm.
Next up, Red Sonja #2, the 1 in 15 foil Frizzen modern variant.
I ordered some of these.
Frizzen, huh? That's
Yeah,
gotta be the
Frizzen.
different cover for her in a long time.
I know it's not like a portrait.
Mhm.
Yeah. Or maybe it is of a horse.
Now she's like the last month or two. She's actually been doing better work again. It seems.
Maybe she's taking a break. Marvel's giving her Boom is giving her a break on those Something's Killing the Children covers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were.
Yeah, it's just like it started from what 21 on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a cover. Here's the blood splattered version. Here's the virgin to that blood splatter. Hey,
Here it is with a
The
mask.
retailer incentive.
yeah.
One per store. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Saint Seiya, Time Odyssey #1, the 1 in 10 lyrics virgin variant. I'm a huge fan of Saint Seiya anime.
What's
I've
this
never
about?
heard of this. Huh?
Pretty dope.
What's
Yeah.
this about? You know?
She is Athena reincarnated, and she has knights that protect her, which are Saint Seiya and the Knights of the Zodiac. It's been running since like maybe mid 80s, early 80s.
The anime.
Yeah, it's an anime.
The anime. Okay.
And it's been going on that long.
Yeah, it picks
Oh.
up every few years. They've had one. They tried to reinvent it a couple years ago, and it was horrible.
All right.
Sirens of the City #2, the 1 in 50 Touring Clock
That's
incentive.
cool.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Has anybody read this series yet?
No,
It's on my list, but I haven't read it yet.
unfortunately, I haven't gotten to it.
You have it though, right? I think you had one, right?
Yeah, I have the first issue,
Blue-
the Frizzen cover and the foil one.
CC.
Something is Killing Children #32, Villa Lobos variant.
Was that an incentive?
Yeah. Is it?
I don't believe so, but let me check.
I think I'm behind on this, dude. On this. I think I left off where she was gonna fight her.
The monster.
Yeah, the chick, the one that's trying to, kill.
Oh, the
This I
yeah.
forgot. I forgot her name. She framed her with the cops.
Mm-hmm.
Got all the cops in the precinct. And,
This is Open Order.
man, this book is this is still a good read, man.
Yeah, because looks like Mora and Adlard are doing the incentives.
I used to think we were going to see this on Netflix. I don't think so now, dude.
Everything's at a standstill.
Yeah.
I could see like a streaming service like Chiller pick this up and try and do it.
I think that with killing the children on a Netflix show, I don't know how that's gonna go over.
I don't know. They would have to rename it, or they could just call it Erica Slaughter.
For what?
For this, like, you know how it's been rumored that, you know, it was optioned, the Netflix deal for Boom, and then that never happened, and the pandemic happened, and then it got another little bump because they said they had I don't remember where the writers were from. They were going to look at it, and now we're on the strike. And
I think they still have the options for it.
Yeah, this show's never getting made, though. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. Which I wouldn't be mad at if it does it, because I don't know if they could do it justice. You know who would do it justice? Fucking HBO would do it justice, because their production on their TV shows are fucking phenomenal.
Even Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah.
They do the Boys, all the rated R shit.
Yep.
I think what I had read had happened was that they had pretty much scrapped everything that they had done the first time around, and they were starting all over again. So I have zero faith in this ever hitting Netflix.
Yeah, no, never, dude. And then the monsters, to do the monsters, you know, they're hard to see in the books as it is. So to put that on the big screen,
the budget for this show is probably going to be huge because of the CGI.
Yeah, it'd be tough. It'd be really, and it has to be rated R. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way, because what the name of the book is exactly what happens. They fucking just munch on little kids, man.
They munch on everybody. They munch on everybody there.
Yeah.
Eternity munchers.
Yeah.
They can do that. I mean, if you've seen some of the anime that's on Netflix, this would be easy peasy. So
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and you know, I wouldn't want to see it in animation. I mean, I'd watch it, but I wouldn't want to see it. We'll see what happens. But my dream cast will be Emma Stone for Erica Slaughter, dude. That'll never happen.
Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, is she kind of old to play this?
She's not damaged enough.
Yeah,
she's not damaged.
You're right.
Enough.
Yeah, she's too clean, huh?
Margot Robbie, Erica Slaughter.
No, hell no.
You need.
Oh no.
So you need like Britney Spears.
No,
Margot. Facts.
Who was the girl that played Mary Jane in the first Spider-Man movies? That girl.
Oh, Kristen Dunst.
Yeah, Kristen Dunst.
No.
Oh.
No. I'd rather, at this point, I'd rather not see it. I'd just rather. You like Fanning? Okay, Joe's always come. Maybe Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning.
It's not a bad pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Either of those Fanning girls.
Death of the Venomverse #2, the Derek Chew variant.
Wasn't there a Virgin cover of this too? Or no?
Well, maybe.
Like a 1/100 or something.
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
But I just picked the regular cover. Because not everybody's gonna run out and get the Virgin.
That's a great cover.
Where is that?
Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah, she can do it too.
Erica Slaughter.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
she's a little bit too older.
Have you seen her in that show, Wolfpack?
No,
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she
Is that
plays
on
a
MTV or
she plays a werewolf. It's on
MTV.
Paramount.
I need to watch it.
Oh, I don't have
Is
Yeah.
it good? Is it good?
I like it, but I'm a big fan of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Me too.
So it's pretty good. All right, next up, hunting variants, variant hunter. Let's see what we got this week as far as variants to look out for. Wonder Woman issue 614, the 1 in 10, Alex Garner. I love this cover.
Mhm.
The reflecting, and she has her old costume on the floor.
Pretty dope there, dude.
Start looking for variants, Darth.
Early 2000s incentives. People have forgotten all about them.
Yep.
I gotta start hunting DC, man. I just don't know what to look for, dude. Like,
Points like a cow.
I'm just gonna have to go cheat sheet.
Is there a newsie of this? When did DC stop doing newsstands?
2014, 2015, I think it was the last end of the newsstand run.
Hmm.
So there might be a newsie out there of this. So, if anybody finds a newsstand of this, let me know.
I
I'll
don't think
take
you're
it.
gonna get a. I don't think you're gonna get a newsstand of an incentive.
I'll let you know
Oh.
after I buy it.
No, we're talking about the issue 614, not the
Oh,
incentive.
just the issue itself. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Thickness.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking her. I'm a fan of sturdy women.
The good thing of what is this?
Superman 204, Jim Lee, Diamond Retailer Summit Sketch.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like this too.
Aren't they doing something with these right now? Some Jim Lee DC books.
I know they just released a whole bunch of iconic covers at
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
FDCC. Like the Damien one, and was it Blue Beetle?
Yeah, Jim Lee icon variants.
Yeah.
Superman 7, Batman 608.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a lot of his covers, and at cons re-released them. They should do his X-Men run in foil. Just saying. Everything should be foil. Darkwing Duck, issue number 7, Batman number 1 homage from 2010. The Boom series. I've never seen this.
Neither have I. I don't know if I've ever seen any of like the homage covers they did like during this run.
Anybody on the panel have this?
No,
I do
I
not.
wish.
No.
Wonder what they're going for.
Let me.
I'll look it up.
All right. Jules Dueling. I guess we'll be on Darkwing Duck homage cover train now after the recent Akira homage.
Yeah.
Thank you for that cover, Josh.
You're
I
welcome.
really appreciate it.
The only thing I wish they would have did differently with that cover is I wish he would have had his freaking hat on in the Akira Akira homage.
Yeah, the hat. What was a hat on the ground or in the snow or?
No, I don't think it was on the cover at all. Like he's just bald, like walking towards the bike.
Yeah.
I just would have looked so much better with the big hat on.
The top view with the hat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would have been better.
This is. I never see Darkwing Duck books in the wild either, man.
Oh, it's not bad. Asking price.
Not bad. That's
9.8
raw.
for
$70. Not bad.
$450.
What?
Here's a $90.
$90. What year was this?
2010. Let's see if it's any sales. One sold for $51.
Wow.
4 bids.
You got to catch those auctions. Some of these auctions end so low.
Here's a 9.8 that went for $137.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know why people do
17
auction.
bids.
Absolute Geek Podcast. Hey, Matt, what's going on?
Is that Matt?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a cool book.
All you gotta do is just type in Darkwing Duck homage covers.
Mm-hmm.
1 million will come up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And this year alone.
Mm-hmm.
never find it.
Zatanna, issue number 5.
Damn.
The 1 in 10 Brian Boland.
Nice.
I've been a fan of Brian Boland. His 90s run on Wonder Woman was great.
Where are you finding all these covers, Bruce, that you're putting on here?
I'm searching different places. A lot of it's coming from Cover Price.
Now, the cooler thing would have been said, I'm a DC fan. I just know. That's what I would have said.
No,
Yeah,
this is an
these
honest
are-
show here.
These are really going back.
Yeah, this is fucking dope.
That's nice.
Boland's Animal Man covers are great.
Yeah. For him, you just gotta say "Killing Joke," and that's pretty much all you need to say. Like,
What artists are accusing of using AI and trying to discredit tonight on this channel? None.
I could tell you one.
Uh-oh.
I shared it with Brucifer earlier.
Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want
Who
me to
was it?
tell you?
Do you? Does the panel want to know?
Yeah. Do you guys
Yeah.
want to know?
See it.
Sure.
So
Hope it's not an artist I like.
it's a image artist.
Oh,
It is, I can't remember his name. Hold on.
Breaking
I'm finding
news.
it.
Breaking news. I need a
Brian Haberlin.
I was going to say Haberlin, and I was hoping you were. Oh, man. did he do?
Yeah. He uses AI on his covers like that. That's AI.
Oh, the arms?
Marked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's AI.
Which
And
number is that?
he admitted that was the Halloween special
Mark
from
Halloween.
last year. But yeah,
So
he
he
actually
came out and said,
well, I mean, he says it like if someone asks, like in the comments on his IG, but he doesn't say it. And like I'm pretty sure the Last Barbarians cover, I'm pretty sure those were all AI as well. So
Damn.
that's all Brian Haberlin.
but it looks like his style of artwork, though.
Mm.
I'm just telling you. I got the screenshot where someone asked him if he used AI, and he said, "Yes, I did."
I'm going to use AI on myself. Enhance myself.
All right. Next up, Convergence, issue 0, the 1 in 100 Adam Hughes variant from 2015.
Now I need this. I love Catwoman. God damn it, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
a
1/100 from 2015.
I'm a big fan of the Golden Age costume, Catwoman.
Well, her cape was amazing.
Yeah, I have a statue in my case behind me of that.
Nice.
Yeah, exactly.
One sold on May
What number?
15th, or I guess an offer was accepted, 139, and then one sold on May 29th for a 9.6 for 127.
No, that's not bad.
Oh, this is my Spider-Gwen cover that I have signed. I love that cover.
What'd you say it sold for?
Let me go back to it. It was an offer, but it was listed for 139.
I mean, that's not bad at all for a 1 in 100. I mean, that's
The 9
Especially
six, yeah,
yeah.
I don't
both
see it.
9.6s.
Oh, I typed it in wrong.
Doesn't
We
look like
gave me
any
the
others
wrong-
have sold.
And what's the current asking?
Current asking was
The World Tree 5 coming? 1 in 100?
200 for a 9.6, 199, 350 for a 9.8 signature series,
Wow.
380.
I know Art Germ did Catwoman in her old costume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's a regular. It was
Yep.
a regular B cover, right? Yeah, I have
Yep.
it.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, there aren't that many raw copies of it.
Imagine
No.
if that was an incentive. Fuck.
There's a raw right there for 159.
You might as well buy a graded one.
Yeah, I'd pay the
Yeah.
extra 100 and just get it
Yeah.
graded.
9.6. 9.6 are respectable.
I feel
That's the
like.
only raw.
So wait, is there a 9.8 listed in like the 250 range or no?
Mm,
There's one right here.
Yeah, that's
Right now,
that's
250.
fair. That's fair.
yeah, and it has a old label, which is awesome.
I mean, that's
Here's
like
one.
any new like Jiyoung Lee 1 in 100. Like 9.8s just sell for like 250 plus. So I feel like
Mhm.
that's fair.
Yep.
That's not bad.
Nice cover.
Next up, we have FOC with Brian.
Hey. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. There wasn't any spec books on FOC this week. Just cover buys. They're all cover buys.
Those can be spec.
Yeah. Yeah. In time they can be. Yeah. Let's see.
That cover.
I love the Babstar.
Yeah. So yeah, the Action Comics presents Doomsday Special 125 Clayton Crane.
Crane is back doing DC covers? Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Interesting.
like this Doomsday. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then
Interesting.
this art term is just a open order cover. It's actually reused art.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah.
From the
And then
earlier I believe.
yeah, it's from a.
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you. It's and then Catwoman, the 125 Babstar incentive.
I like that cover. I
Yeah.
really like that cover.
I almost ordered it.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
that can't be a coincidence, right?
Yeah.
That can't be a coincidence.
No, definitely not.
Nah. It's a great cover, though. It's still a great cover.
What is on that Doomsday? Is the Puppeteer one just the open order cover?
Let's see.
Because the Puppeteer cover's badass.
Crane and Lee have something in common. Other people's wives.
Hmm.
Ah. Whoa.
Puppeteer is cover C. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the release date for these?
3 weeks from now. So, well, these are coming out August 29th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today was the last day to order these.
Yeah.
No.
Or actually, I think DC Sunday now. I think I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avatar should be called the Tommy Lee cover. Ah.
And then, the original was from 2012. He did it for Sideshow Collectibles.
Interesting.
It was the art. Yeah, I think that was the art that was on the box for the statue or something. I think they made a statue based off of that art.
Okay, so this is the first time it's been on like a comic, but it's been
Yeah.
used in other media.
And it looks like he touched it up a little bit. He smoothed up some of the colors and smoothed
Yeah.
the skin. So. And then we got the 1 in 50 Jeff DeCall.
Ooh.
Man.
Blech.
Yeah, you don't like that one?
Oh God, no! It looks like okay. So when I saw this the first time, it makes me think of like something that would be on like a '90s like computer commercial where they have like the funky looking like '90s robots. Like
I can see it.
it's I don't.
Yeah, dude, he can do way better, man. I mean, he's.
Yeah.
Didn't we show another one of his incentives that was like, eh?
I think it was last week. It was like an open order. I forget what it was though.
It was the Wonder
Yeah.
Woman Night Terror book.
Oh yeah.
I love DeCall, and this is
Yeah, me
not
too.
not good.
No.
Not one of his best.
What's that?
Not one of his best. And for a 1 in
No.
50, he
Definitely
can do
not.
way better than that.
And
Yeah.
like the weird like squares in her leg, like her
Knees.
knee, like
Almost like
I can't-
pixelized or
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be like diamonds in her knee.
And this is a one shot, right? And it's like $4.99 or $5.99.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Pass.
I heard he wanted $3,800 for the OA for that.
For this one right here.
Oh.
Yeah, hard pass.
Jeez,
Hard pass.
someone will buy it.
Someone will, yes.
And then we got the Wonder Woman facsimile #1, George Paris foil. And
I gotta
the-
get that book in a newsstand 9.8. I love that cover.
And you have
It's
to
great.
get foil.
Classic cover.
And of
You had-
course, more Disney covers. Yay!
Yeah. Do you own that, the original Wonder Woman, Bruce?
Yes, I have a direct and I have a newsstand,
Okay.
but they're not. I wouldn't grade them.
What a
And then we got the
terrible
Amazing
cover.
Spider-Man 33.
What was that, Josh?
I'm talking about the Miss Marvel.
Ah,
Yeah.
Disney
Goodness.
100 variant.
Like that's got to be the lamest cover to homage.
Dude,
Like-
and a 1 in 100, man. Come on.
Like just Daisy.
Right.
Yeah, the 1/100's the black and white.
Yeah.
I hate
Oh,
that they put a Miss Marvel homage on an Amazing Spider-Man comic book. That's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, they've been
Maybe-
doing that for a while.
Yeah, that's
I
how they've
know,
all been.
I've hated it every time.
ooh, I like that.
And then we
Yeah.
got the Immortal X-Men, Swaby 125.
yeah.
Thanos colored.
Yeah, the John Tyler Christopher negative space variant for Silver Surfer
Ooh.
Rebirth.
That I like.
X-Men,
And
I
then,
got because it's
yeah,
part of the subscription, so fuck it. But
It's a great
even though I
cover.
play no more variants,
and then this Ji-Hung Lee, the Spider-Man or the Spider-Gwen annual. This is, in my opinion, one of the best Ji-Hung Lees that we've gotten in a while.
Yeah, that book's gonna blow up. I ordered a
It's
few.
already
of those.
250, like
Yeah.
over 250.
As soon as that dropped on the one place that we talked about, I was like, ah.
Yep. Yeah, so I think that's gonna do like his other one with the headphones, where she's walking in the rain with the headphones.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's like what, an $800 book now. I don't know. This
I
one's
think
gonna
I
follow.
think it'll at least do as well as the She-Hulk. It should.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's like what is that 350, 400 still? That She-Hulk?
Mhm.
yeah, dude, yep. And that's an annual, so I mean, who's gonna order it? And is that it in Cinnamon?
100
Oh, so
copies.
100, yeah,
Yeah, the version's the 1/100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's gonna
that's
be
the one
tough.
that's gonna blow up. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
And then I thought this X-Men 26 was cool. The Doberman Miss Marvel trading card variant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
dig
bad.
it.
I dig
At
it,
first, I
yeah.
thought she was doing Wolverine claws, but then I realized she's just making an X.
She's stretching her
man.
fingers.
Yeah, and then Alice Never After #2, the Adam Hughes 125.
Ooh.
That's dope, dude. I don't read this, and when I saw it, I was gonna order it just to order it, but then I'm like, you can't get everything, right?
Yep.
Just
Nope.
can't get everything.
That cover's
That's what-
gorgeous.
That's what quitters say.
That is a great Adam Hughes right there.
Okay, I couldn't afford it then. How about that? Fuck it.
Okay.
I think it might have been it. Oh yeah, okay. World Tree,
Whoa.
#5, 1 in
Yeah,
50.
dude, I just saw #5 on there, a 1 in 100 for this.
Yeah. Yeah, Lopez. There is a trade cover of this Hughes if you don't
Mhm.
want it.
Oh, there it is.
What happened?
I love Ji-Young Lee, but I don't know if I want to buy a World Tree book.
Yeah.
I read the first issue. I don't know, and I didn't bring those to read. I don't know if it's any good. Is anybody reading them?
No, I haven't.
No,
I'm not reading.
I got the era variants with
I
the
don't.
first ones. That's it.
I don't ride that Tinian wave.
Man, he's all right. He's been hit or miss lately. He was on fire, but
I feel like he just hypes everything and like nothing ever, like something is killing the children. Like, where's that at? And then like, what was
No,
that other Wind?
that's
When
the-
he was like, wait, watch out, big news is coming for Wind. Yeah, okay. 3 years later, like,
Yeah.
I
No.
remember.
something killing the children is dope.
It's a great series. It's one of my
It is.
favorites.
The House
Yeah.
of Slaughter is pretty good. I like
Yeah.
it.
That he's not writing that, is he?
And
Is
then
he?
what was that DC book? What was that DC book he did? Nice House on the Lake or
Nice
whatever?
House on the Lake.
That was insane. Did you read that?
I couldn't finish it, man. Actually, because I missed issue. It went to 10, didn't it? It was 10 or 8.
12.
12.
I think I missed 8. But it's okay. But I was getting ready to give up on it. Does it finish strong?
Yeah, well, there's going to be a sequel.
Okay.
There's going to be a second part now coming out soon.
He did the blue box, right? I couldn't do that either.
Man, he did Sandman.
Closet. Or Closet or whatever it was called.
Oh, the closet was good. The closet was good. It was on like 3 or 4 issues.
2 issues?
Yeah.
3?
With the kid. That was dope. That was dope.
All he's doing is releasing the stuff from his Substack into retail form.
Mm-hmm.
This was on his Substack?
The closet?
The hat?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the hat.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Closet was
this
good.
cool.
It was layered. Like if you really look about it with the father and the kid and all that shit, it was dope.
Did it end?
Yeah, it's only 3 issues.
Yeah, it was only 3 issues. Short story. Tinian does well. You are still getting ratios for Sunday school children, and the run is in the 30s. True.
Yeah. You know, if it's in the 30s and they're still putting out ratios, that the book's still selling.
Every single I just stopped. I stopped after 21, and everything after that is just cover A's. But before that, I had
some pretty good.
Except the what do they call it? The white whale, the whatever, the Frizen white cover. Yeah, that's the only one I didn't have. Everything else I sold. I only kept the 9/8 of the issue 3 second print. And
I'll trade you.
no. That's the only cover from that run that I've kept. I just recently sold all number 1 to 15. First print's gone. Bye bye. See you later.
Yeah.
I got the trade paperbacks, so fuck it, dude.
True.
And 15 on to now cover A's or whatever. So
yes, I don't know the last time I bought an incentive for something that's killing children.
there've been some good ones.
That one.
But
the Destro one from last week was amazing.
Yeah, right. And there's another one where she's fucking pulling one of the monsters, like half its body. That was dope. But like, dude,
Let me show you my favorite.
That is a run that if you wanted to collect everything, dude, you're gonna come out the pockets.
Hello.
I was ready for this.
From International Comics.
Hi. Oh yeah.
You love that? Yeah.
Oh, I love that cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
That's an old
disco.
one. This book used to be $1,500 raw.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep. During the pandemic, right?
Yep. God, that glare is horrible.
And I don't know why I didn't get it, dude. When I ordered the one at 25 of it or whatever, but I think that was a what was that? That was a 1 per store.
No, this was a 150 or a 125. I can't remember.
Because I have to. Hey, it's Bruce. New York.
I'm like Mel V when it comes to those books, and I just say fuck those books because I had like all the lower numbered later printings, and like sold them all for like $10, and then all of a sudden they like just fuck those books.
Yeah, dude.
Sounds like a
I remember the call. One of the books that when I gave it to my presser, he was like, "Dude, I'm not gonna press it. There's nothing wrong with this book." And I got it from my LCS, who doesn't really treat the books that well. And sure enough, it came back in 9/8.
You still have it?
No, I sold it, dude, and I sold it for
smart man.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
I mean, I don't even know what it's worth now, but you know what? I was watching an old channel that I won't plug, and somebody said, "I looked at the poodle head," and it was a poodle. Remember the call, the number 7, 8?
Yeah,
whatever.
That's one of my favorite DeCall books,
dude.
It's like $5,000 now.
No,
I'm just joking.
I was like, what?
I'm just messing with Lopez.
Oh no, dude! Mail had the highest sell of that book at that time, but it wasn't on eBay, right? So he wherever it was, he sold it.
Ah, that book.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Jeez.
I sold mine for 13.
If you got one, sell it, because that book will never be worth more than it is now.
Yeah, and dude, the person who I sold it to, sometimes you sell shit to people that it's actually awesome because he had every fucking variant, bro, of that book up to the time that I sold it to him, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've never, my presser has never said, "Oh, I don't need to press it. I don't even want to fuck with it because it's that good."
Wow,
Whoa,
look at
somebody
this.
got 1,000.
Yeah, one bid. One
Ah,
bid.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's never hit over 2,000. I don't think, not even in the boom, the pandemic time, never. I was holding that. Once I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna sell it, but it never. Now this one, the prison one, the white ones. Oh wow, what is
Yeah,
that?
that book is dropped hard.
Ooh, shit! It was what, almost double that raw back then.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
used to
these
be like
books-
1,500 raw.
these books have really plummeted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that guy's not going to get 1,850 for it.
No, dude, that time is over, brother. Yeah.
I was thinking of sending mine into CGC because Frizen's doing a signing. That's the only signature I need on it is Frizen.
No
Mhm.
shit.
But then I risk it
Really?
not coming back in
I was
9.8.
gonna say that's risky, man.
Yep.
Imagine getting that back and it's a 9.6.
Yep.
Oh, lucky I haven't had that happen yet with the signings.
I
Knock
still
on
think
wood.
number 3 second print is the best cover in that run. The bathtub.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
that,
number
I had
3?
that book.
Yeah.
I have a 9.6 of that signed.
It's one of the ones I sold for $10.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
dude, that was like dude. I think it was like a.
Oh yeah. It was a lot.
Yeah.
The guy that bought it from me was like, "Oh yeah, I got that graded. It came back at 9 a.m." Fuck you.
Now it's like a
thanks for
$700
rubbing
book.
it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll always keep that one. That'll
Yeah,
go to
that's
my-
like that what is it? The Teen Titan 75, the Hughes. I bought it off someone
Oh,
from Discord from what was it, a 9.2 or 9.4?
you're talking about the Starfire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I pressed it, sent it to be signed by Hughes, and it came back in 9.8. That was sweet.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Teen Titans 75?
Yeah, the Starfire
The
cover.
Starfire Hughes cover.
Yeah.
It's not even on eBay.
Really?
I'll give you a.
That's not shocking. I think that's a pretty hard book to
Teen
to come
Titan
by.
75?
I'll trade you an unopened bottle of Miracle Whip mayonnaise for it, Bruce.
Ah,
I'll sign it.
no.
Man,
He won't take anything less than Hellman's.
Yes, thank you very much.
We're-
Helmet's the best.
You sure it's 75?
I got helmets too.
Yeah. Teen Titan 75.
Are we queuing our undercover brother right now with the mayonnaise? And
Hellman's. Was it Best Foods in California? I think it was. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Be free.
Wow. You're right. There's none on eBay.
Put it up there for $5,000, bro. See what
Holy
happens.
shit.
it's a tough
Oh.
book.
I can get it.
That
I think
I'm pretty sure that book's on that recalled comics site. Like, it's not an easy book to find.
Okay.
what the hell is it?
Not there, Bruce.
That's funny.
Why was it recalled?
I don't know if it was. Hold on, I can look it up really quick.
Teen Titan 75.
I don't even know what it looks like.
Oh, it wasn't even an incentive.
No?
Jeez.
Wowzer.
Oh, it was a 125. Okay.
Yeah, it was a 1 in 25. So let's see. What's it say about this? Okay, so this is It was a retailer incentive area at 1 in 25, where retailers could order 1 copy for every 25 copies. Yeah, duh. Why does it say?
Why isn't none sold?
So, at the time of the
Oh, that-
article was written, there was only 8 copies in a 9.8. I don't know how many there are now, but
Hold on, let me see.
That is dope.
I mean, this says in 2017, raw copies were selling for upwards of $400.
Which one is the cover? That cover?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That
I
is
don't-
pretty dope, man.
You should look up how many. I'm curious. I want to know how many 9.8s there are now.
no. Mhm. Let's see, census.
Perp fall asleep on us?
Oh, yeah, he's been. Hey, it's Bruce, New York.
Yeah, it's me over here. 2009.
He'll wake up when we start talking movies.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
What year was that book from?
2009.
Yeah. 2009, September 30th.
So,
if
28.
bring this up. So here's the census.
28 blue, 8 gold, or yellow for 9.8s.
Well, let me blow that up.
Which is not a whole lot.
Let's see here.
Yay!
Nope.
So I have 1 of 8 gold.
So there are 87 graded on CDC,
What's that?
28 of which are 9.8s, 23 9.6s, 8 9.4s, 4 9.2s, 2 9.0s, 2 8.5s, 1 8, and 1 7.0.
Wow.
Tough book.
There you go.
18 are signatures. Let's see here. Last sale. Of a 9.6 was for $625,
Mhm.
9.2 for $350, and a 9.0 for $325.
Not bad.
Nice, Mr. Bruce.
Lucky I kept that book.
Yeah.
Oh, I bought that book. I mean,
I was like, wait, what?
no, I didn't sell it yet.
What did you, if you don't
It's
mind me
on the pallet.
asking, what did you buy that 9.2 for?
400.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think the last time a 9.8 signature sold, it was like $2,000, 2,100.
Oh shit, really?
Something around there.
So a big come up.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. All right, before you guys get into movies, I'm gonna bounce because I gotta eat dinner still, and it's like almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Take care, buddy.
I'll be back, and next time I'll be on time. And I'll pick a movie out because I didn't pick a movie either. So
Remember, Whip, it's not mayonnaise. Take care, buddy. Thanks for showing up.
Good to see you,
guys.
Must be a perfect
Peace,
time to
Josh.
say,
Be safe. Technically, it's not. It's dressing. But it's really good with bologna. I only use it for bologna sandwiches.
Better than mayonnaise.
please hit the like button, everyone.
For bologna sandwiches, though.
Yes, hit the like button for bologna.
Yep.
Which
Everyone likes bologna.
No.
It had the first name, of course.
Oscar?
Oh,
Meyer?
that's the AI.
AI.
Yeah, AI bologna.
AI baloney. All right. First movie up in Timeless, Cloak and Dagger. I wonder who picked
Henry
this movie.
Thomas. I've never seen this.
You never seen Cloak and Dagger?
You never seen Cloak and Dagger?
Coleman?
Daphne Coleman, yep.
I didn't know Henry Thomas was in anything after E.T.
Yeah, this is a
I saw
great
this
movie.
so long ago as a kid. I don't.
Yeah. I think this used to come out on like back when I was growing up in LA on like Channel 13, which is
Yeah.
WGN.
Yeah. Like in the middle of the day.
Whose pick is this? They have to. Okay, why is it timeless? Because to me, it's a clever, fun story. I don't know about timeless.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Well, I remember it because of Dabney Coleman. Because what did Dabney
It's a
Coleman
great movie.
do?
Pick this, Bruce.
Dabney Coleman.
Sticks.
Oh, you picked it.
Yeah.
So why
I did.
was it timeless?
To
For
me, it's
you.
timeless. 'Cause this is like I love this movie as a kid, and I've
You
watched
love it now.
consecutively. I love it now.
But you know what?
Ah.
And that's what makes it timeless.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it was written by Tom Holland. I mean, what can't that guy do?
Ah,
No, that-
Spider-Man,
That's the kid from E.T. Danger Room.
movie writing.
Dabney Coleman. What was the role that he was?
Well, he was in like 9 to 5, and he was in
9 to 5. Yeah, my mom used to.
Wasn't
he
he
was
in,
the boss.
wasn't he in the
Boss,
first
yeah.
Beethoven? I don't know if he was in the first Beethoven or not. But
9 to 5. Yeah, he was the boss.
Yeah.
That
He
was
was in
James.
War Games.
War
Yep.
game.
and he was
Oh,
like-
the Man with One Red Shoe. Have you guys ever seen The Man with One Red Shoe?
No.
I
how-
think-
yes.
Yeah, I seen it
Yeah.
once.
That
I
is a
think-
classic
Yeah,
Tom Hanks movie. That
yeah.
flopped, but it's amazing.
Just like the Burbs flop, but that's kind of funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or Carrie Fisher.
The Burbs.
Man with One Red Shoe has Carrie Fisher too.
Hey man, Carrie Fisher.
He was a-
I mean, she
She got
rested.
around.
She was in Star Wars.
Yeah, she was a
Was
script,
she?
script doctor, bro.
I think she played Princess Leia, maybe.
May she rest in peace, man.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, what's next?
Next up, we have The Raid Redemption.
Oh yeah,
Wait, is
the Japanese one or the
oh Indonesian one?
Yeah.
This is a Perp
yeah.
movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is fire.
This-
How'd you
this is a
guess this is a
Perp
Perp movie?
Yeah. I like
This
all
is
the
fire.
weirdo movies.
So
This-
for people that haven't seen this, explain to them what this is about.
This is about a SWAT team that they go into this building filled with maniacs, drug dealers, like the worst of the worst, and they get pretty much stuck in the top floor and need to make their way down because they're trying to get like it's basically like a martial arts Die Hard, but
Yeah.
I think what makes it fantastic and great and timeless it is the suspense and how they added almost like a horror flavor to the Die Hard action formula, where there's like scenes where you're like it's more tense driven, more suspense driven rather than action driven, and those are like the interlocking scenes between the action is like this tense atmospheric, like almost horror movie, survival horror movie mixed with action, and I thought that was brilliant. On top of that, what this movie added was everyone loved the Jackie Chan style of use any object, use whatever you can. That's what makes it fun. This movie took it to a whole new level by, again, adding a horror element where it's more gory. You feel the visceral pain of it, of like the hits. They're using walls to scrape faces, edges of tables. Like it's just absolute insanity on
Right.
top of everything that I think because of that, this movie pretty much told every action movie after this, yo, you guys need to step it up, you know?
Yeah, it
And
did.
so, even in many ways, I think the Russo brothers watched this for Winter Soldier. Some of the knife fights really reminded me were kind of similar. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like, hey, let's try to do that. I hear stories all the time in the industry that like all stunt units, actors, all that stuff, they all like, this is the movie to reference. This sort of became the new Die Hard in a way, where it's
Yeah.
like you have all the copycat Die Hards. We're seeing a lot of like what I call a rate exploitation, where it's a lot of
Right.
movies have come out afterwards of like, oh, there's one movie called Jailbreak about like a jailbreak all takes place in one night. Buy Bust about a drug deal goes wrong and they have to make their way out of the cartel land or whatever. So there's a lot, like this movie has influenced so much. I think it's absolutely timeless. It's still to this day hasn't been beaten in my opinion in terms of best action movie, bar none.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
And
think
it is on
that-
Netflix.
Yeah, well, shit, dude. I
Yeah,
drove
and it's on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw it once.
It's an intense ride, man. Once it gets going, it does not stop. There's like one dialogue scene where he's talking to his brother, and that's it. The rest is just fire. Another thing I love, the villain of this is a guy that he's actually like he's a short king, as we call him, right? And he absolutely murders like all these SWAT guys. And the final fight, which I loved, which kind of harkens back to the old Kung Fu days. The final fight is 2 good guys versus 1 bad guy. And you still think the bad guy could possibly win. That's how much like awesome, like little character moments and all the stuff going on in this movie, where it's like the bad guy is in a disadvantage and you're still like, damn, I hope the good guys win. That's awesome.
Do you think that The Raid and Dread are the same movie?
There's been a rumor that actually the director of The Raid was actually a PA in Dread, and the movie was going through a bunch of bullshit. You could actually look up between Alex Garland actually directing, coming into direct, like the writer is actually the person that directed it when the director was going crazy or whatever. And then what came from that rumor was apparently, I believe the director's name is Gareth Evans. I always confuse him with the Rogue One guy, but I think this is Gareth Evans. Gareth Edwards did Rogue One, right? Correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then this guy's Gareth Evans. Okay, so supposedly he was doing a documentary about this martial arts style while working on Dread, and when Dread was going, like, this is all hearsay, by the way. When Dread was going to shit, he was like, "Screw it, I'm just gonna do this plot with the martial arts documentary people," and he ended up doing the movie's called Manituro or something before this one, and that's how he sort of came into fruition with this stunt team and doing this amazing action movie.
I like the second one as well, though.
Yeah, the second one was great. I personally like the first one because it's just back to back to back. The second one definitely takes its time to tell like a more coherent story, more like a movie about loyalty, betrayal, like more drama for sure. And the second one is just as good, and it's so different that I could imagine that's many people's preference. That's what makes this series great too, and that's what makes everyone want that third one. And it hasn't been announced. There's nothing going on there. The director of this has been working on an awesome show called Gangs of London, which has a lot of raid-like action. So if you like the Raid, check out Gangs of London. And no one talks about that show, but that show is like hardcore. It has like one of the best, like awesome action sequences, like a home invasion thing in TV, bar none. But yeah, the Raid for sure is the new standard for action.
I think it inspired Daredevil, that hallway scene.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, this movie. Yeah, I'm sure all stunt units looked at this movie and were like, "We're gonna try this in different projects."
No, we got Purple pinned up during comics so he can get loose from movies.
Yeah.
Next up,
You sold me.
I love my movies. Yeah, watch it on Netflix. It's a fast watch to action, all action.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Next up, we got JFK.
Oh hell yeah, I agree with this one for
I haven't
sure.
seen this in a long time.
Stick away.
The editing alone makes it a classic.
Oliver
It's like
Stone.
one of the best edited movies ever.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, no,
Really?
It is long, but you do not feel it. It goes by so fast. I love this movie.
Well,
I think it's my favorite.
I like
Stone
conspiracy stuff, so maybe I'll give it a watch. Anyone know where it's streaming at?
No,
I can find out.
I like Kevin Costner, but not all the time.
Yeah, he had a good run of movies, 80s to 90s.
Yeah.
Except Waterworld.
He's having a good run now. Isn't Yellowstone like the most popular show ever?
Oh yeah, true.
I like Waterworld, but
And it's on HBO Max.
Dances with Wolves is a classic.
I do have that.
Yeah, it's on
That's what-
HBO Max.
Yeah,
I really do hate Kevin Costner's character on Yellowstone. I hate
He
his whole
also has
family.
the greatest cinematic death in Man of Steel. That was for Bruce.
Damn
Looks like it might be
tornado.
on Prime. It might
I
be on
hate that
Prime.
tornado.
yeah, it's on Paramount. What?
Shout out to Snyder.
Yellowstone's on Paramount. I tried watching the first episode, but they were cursing, and my kids were playing with their toys.
First episode of what?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Oh yeah.
I've heard good things about it.
I felt the 67 hours of JFK about this filthy act.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Wow, the hate.
You are
AOA.
my son.
I think it's just Dancing with Wolves. And I remember, I love sports, so I watched Dan Patrick, and he had him on there, and one of the Danettes asked him something about Yellow Strobe, brought him back, and he got all mad, dude. Like what do you mean?
I know. I heard he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's
behind
like,
the
what do you mean he
scenes.
brought me back? I've always
Oh,
done.
I have a
never
story
knew.
about that.
He disappeared for a minute, right? He wasn't doing anything, and I think it was Yellowstone that brought him back. And the guy asked him that, and he got all defensive and shit. And accidentally, I think he said the word shit, like, which is because it's can't curse on that show, but I don't know. I'm not a Dance of a World is a fucking masterpiece. I will say that.
All right. Next up, we got Beverly Hills Cop.
All
Who
right.
picked this?
Of course.
That was mine. That was my pick.
Of course, it's a classic. Doom, doom,
Yeah.
doom, 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 doom,
Yep.
doom.
This was actually on TV a couple days ago, and I watched it, and
Axel Foley.
I
Get
hadn't
the
seen
fuck
it in
out
so
of
long.
here! No, you get the fuck out of here!
It's got Bronson Pinchot,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Balky.
Balky, yeah,
Balky, yeah.
Balky.
Dude, I used to. I had Megatron, and I used to transform him into the gun, dude. And I used to play like I was Axel Foley. For real, dude.
You got to put bananas in tailpipes. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's the
They
Foley.
won't,
I've
they
always
won't fall
wanted
for
to do
the
that.
banana in the tailpipe.
I
Really?
think sorry, one of the things that's brilliant about this movie is the villain is like not from a comedy movie. I remember like the first death scene when he kills his friend, and it was like so brutal and so blunt. It wasn't stylized. It's not like an action movie thing. He just like put his arm around him, then threw him to the ground and shot him in the head. And I was like, whoa, this is an Eddie Murphy comedy movie. And I
Yeah,
thought
that's
that
the
worked
thing,
so well.
If it didn't have Eddie Murphy in it, it would be like a dark, cop drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
think it
throw
was
Eddie
supposed
Murphy
to
in.
be. It was supposed to be. I think there's even in trivia that this was originally supposed to be a Stallone movie.
Ugh, that
Oh,
would have been
wow.
a completely different movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then he went to go do Cobra instead. He took all his ideas from this and did Cobra.
This is a classic. Every time he's with the villain, it becomes a serious movie.
Yeah, it's great.
The conversation. And then remember when he throws dude over the food table, and it's like
Restaurant.
he has a serious conversation about him.
Yeah.
This is on Paramount. Yeah, Paramount. Both of them, I think, are.
This is
Yeah.
like the
And shout out
gold-
to the third one too. Everyone hates that one. I like
That's
that.
an abomination.
the golden
love
age of
I like all three of them.
Eddie
I think they're all
Murphy.
good.
Hey,
A lot of people were giving Eddie Murphy crap because he didn't do Ghostbusters when it was announced. It was like SNL had everyone but Eddie Murphy, and they were like, "Oh, boo, doing Beverly Hills Cop, boo, boo, boo." And then, believe it or not, Beverly Hills Cop was the top grossing movie of 1984. It beat Ghostbusters. I think
really
it was the top. Yeah, so
motherfuckers.
good play on him.
Even the
very
second
good play.
dude, like he was on fire back then, dude. Golden Child.
Yeah, I like Golden Child.
He had his
That's a good one, dude.
stand-up comedy he was doing.
Oh yeah,
That's
Eight
dope.
hours.
on top of
Doesn't hold up, Brucifer. Let me tell you.
Which one?
Yeah,
Rough.
Raw and,
Both of them. I mean,
Delirious.
besides I'm not talking about that. I'm saying maybe I saw it too late in the game, but I did not find it funny. I saw it like in college. I was like, all right, I saw. I've seen-
I was probably like, what year did it come out?
that was in the late '80s, I think. Right?
Yeah,
When did Raw come
we were
out?
in elementary. We're the same age. We're
I
in
think that was
Talking about
'88.
Raw? Eddie Murphy Raw.
Raw.
That might have been '88,
Mm.
the year of Die Hard.
87.
87, year
I
Predator.
thought Raw was hilarious.
John McTiernan.
So
I saw two.
I was 12 when I saw it.
Yeah, dude, straight fucking like that's when our generation watched rated R movies.
I was surprised my parents let me watch it.
I was watching Weapon, Die Hard,
That's Eddie Murphy.
everything, all the Arnold movies, Commando.
Predator.
We would go to the video store and they all the movies I would rent were rated R action
Oh.
movies.
I remember all my friends play. I got my ice cream. Everybody used to say that. It was so funny. And then the whole Jackie Gleason bit. I know that you know that I know. No, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, but you know what I mean. That was a great bit. Next up, Gorgo.
Ooh.
Oh, finally.
Yes.
Haven't seen this one.
Me neither.
That is Sticks.
This is a great old movie. So back in '61, they couldn't get the rights or didn't have the rights to Godzilla, and Godzilla was getting really big at the time, so they had to make their own monster movie. So they came up with Gorgo. So it's basically a Godzilla ripoff, but it is a good movie as far as kaiju movies go at the time. I recommend watching this.
Later on, Gorgo was in Godzilla movies, correct? Was he later on
I
added?
don't believe so. Maybe.
Attacking London should give it a different flavor too, like the model work and all that. Yeah, I'll check that out.
Yeah. Sci-fi movies from that time period are always fun to watch. Face Off.
Based.
Mm. Not a fan.
I'm not a fan of Nicolas Cage. Everyone knows this.
Oh, Nicolas
my
Cage is
God.
amazing.
You must have not seen Face Off.
He's all right. The
No,
Rock.
my father was a big fan of Nicolas Cage, and we used to have to sit through these movies.
Sorry.
It was torture.
I didn't. This one,
Losing Arizona.
Luckily, in this one, he turns to John Travolta for most of the
The
movie.
Rock. That's and maybe one of the little. What is these? A treasure hunter? National treasure?
National Treasure. I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
I've
Greatest
never
man
seen
ever.
those.
Yeah.
I saw the first one. No, I think Face Off is a classic. I think this movie is very unique because everything about it doesn't work and it all works together, but individually it's just like, what the hell is this? It's a very weird movie. It's basically two actors making fun of each other for the most part.
Yep.
But having a blast doing it. Doing research on it, I heard that the production was an absolute nightmare. They couldn't. The communications between John Woo and the actors and the crew was just all over the place. Originally, it was supposed to be a sci-fi, and John Woo took all that out, took all the sci-fi elements out, but left the prison and left the face swapping technology. So all this together, you would think it's a movie that doesn't work, but it does because it's so bombastically like its own thing. It has its own personality, and each individual, like the prison scene alone with the magnetic, that could have been its own movie, but that's just a scene in one movie, So I think it's genius in many ways. In terms, I think it's the best action movie, American action movie of the '90s, in terms of choreography. Terms of like camera movement, all this stuff, like it's just absolutely it's a miracle of a movie. The fact that it works, the fact that it's regarded as one of the best of everyone involved. I think even Nicolas Cage said this is his favorite movie of his that he's ever done. In the end of the day, because from what I hear is that John Woo basically was just in charge of shooting, and these two were just mapping out how they were going to do everything, like sort of make fun of this, make fun of that, or do this, do that. So it's like the actors were just doing whatever they wanted, which is awesome. It's also really weird because Michael Douglas produced this movie. I think
Really?
Yeah.
Douglas.
Yeah, Michael Douglas out of everyone. Yeah, it's a very, like I said, it's one of the weirdest 90 movies ever made, especially when you look into how it was made. Stallone and Schwarzenegger were originally attached in 95. Like, it's all
Hey,
over.
Jeffrey.
Hello, Jeff. Joy Face Off. Yeah, John Woo's best American film, without a doubt.
I like Broken Arrow a lot.
Yeah.
I like that one too. That one's like a standard action. It's like it's very good, very good. It's very B. But this movie's just so all over the place. So like
That's Travolta's a bad guy. And Christian Slater. Is that?
Yeah. And they're the nuclear bomb. I think Travolta wanted to have sex with that bomb. It was very weird how he. Some of those scenes. You see those scenes like how he touches it and they put slow motion and he just like he's leering at it. It's like, dude, that guy wanted to.
He was in everything. Travolta.
Yeah, and these are two actors. Like I think Travolta and Cage were in their peak in '97. This is them at their peak, just going at it.
Yeah,
It's just a fun movie.
Nicolas Cage was on fire back then.
Hey, Rhea,
Hey, guys.
welcome. Smash the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, Rhea, for showing up.
Right.
Loving your content. Keep it up. Next up, we got Under the Skin.
Oh, I haven't seen this yet.
All right, it's another weirdo perp one. Okay.
Of course it is.
Anyone seen this one?
No.
No.
Damn it. All right. This is the most alien of alien movies. It's really great. It doesn't, you need to kind of unpack it. It's just going to show you stuff. Like, it's basically this girl's going to be walking around hitting on men, and then occasionally she's going to get a man to go with her to her home, right? And then as the guy goes into the home, he enters this black room, and she's just walking and she's undressing. And then as he's walking towards her, slowly he starts sinking into this black abyss. And then little by little, everything is just sucked out of him. So all that's left is his floating skin. Like, it's a really weird movie about these aliens that apparently just, we don't even know what they want from humans, but it's this girl in charge of getting, I guess, human supply. But it's done in a very artful, atmospheric, like tonally just something you've never seen before. I think it's like, it feels almost like you're tripping balls or something, or you're having an experience with an alien creature is the only way I could describe it, which makes it unique, different, and timeless.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch this, and I just always forget about it.
What year is this from?
I think this was
2013.
2014, maybe even 2016.
I think
Google
it's
says
pretty new.
2013.
it's streaming on Max.
Yeah,
Is it?
it's great. It's great. And if you
I'll check this one out.
she did a lot of improv, so a lot of the guys she's hitting on didn't know they were being filmed, and then they got permission afterwards.
Oh wow.
So that's really cool. So it's like you also get sort of that perspective of this alien like learning about humans and how like, and it's really cool considering that's Scarlett Johansson. So a lot of guys are going to be hitting on her. So there's like a lot of like cool commentary, you know, from the female perspective, from a human perspective, and it's absolutely fantastic, like eye-opening movie. I love it.
All right.
Scarlett Johansson nude scenes. Damn you, AOA. That's all you think about.
Yeah.
Under the Skin is very
Like it's
creepy.
streaming on Max
I'll check it out.
and Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I'll check this out.
Yeah.
I never knew she was.
I've never heard of it. So
This will be the homework for everyone. Watch this movie this
All
week.
right.
And we'll talk about it
It's
next
a
week.
weird one though. It's a weird one, but I gave you the gist of it so you'll understand. Oh, she's an alien. Okay, I get it.
Sounds
Okay.
very interesting. And it's not a Marvel movie.
No, she does those Marvel movies so she could do stuff like this, and that's what I love and respect about her. She has the ultimate like one for you, one for me. I'll do the Black Widow, and then I'll do Marriage Story. You know, it's like that's great. I think
heard
that's
that
the
was
dream
good,
of
too.
every actor in a way. You know.
Yeah. To be able to make money, then make movies they really want to make.
Yeah, yeah, and still be popular from the money making movies, even
Yeah.
if you don't like it. You know.
Next up, we have one of my favorite movies. I wish I would have picked it.
Ah, yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah.
Martin Riggs.
Oh my
Too old
god.
for this shit.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Every day I think about eating a bullet. That's what he said in the. Remember when he jumps off the building?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, and it's such a shame because I feel like my generation grabbed a hold of like freaking Rush Hour, because every like from my film classes to like even like at MME, it's like Lethal Weapon or Rush Hour. People pick Rush Hour. It's like, bro, Lethal Weapon is so freaking good. Like the basic premise of this guy that wants to lose his life and he gets stuck with this suburban dad. You know, like, oh my god, that's such a great premise, you know, and it worked. And it's sad too. Like it wasn't funny. Like Mel Gibson was funny in this movie, but as you learn more and more, it's like, dude, that guy's sad. Like,
Yeah, he
I kind of lost it in the sequels.
Yeah. He wants to off himself because he misses his wife, bro.
Yeah.
He misses
It's a
his
great
wife.
movie.
You know what I mean? And he
It's
wants to kill
It's
himself.
almost an underrated character study from
Yeah.
both perspectives, you know.
And
I don't think Rush Hour has anything close outside of, hey, you're from China, I'm from LA. You know, like.
I mean,
Yeah,
they
so, like-
they try to mimic buddy cops after this movie, right? I mean, maybe there was buddy cops before this movie, but this movie,
Yeah.
you know
This
what I
one,
mean?
this one did it. I think this one because it took it like so serious and it was really freaking funny too. It was like
Yeah,
legitimately
they
funny.
became friends. Like if you watch this movie, they really actually become friends during the movie while they're doing everything they're doing. You know, he takes him home, he eats the dinner sucks. The
Becomes
kids,
part of the family.
his daughter has a crush on him. He was a dude with no family. He was a suicidal cop that lost his wife. Then he gets the surrogate family from his partner. You know what I mean? It's a fucking great movie. And it's Richard Donner in his prime, Mel Gibson in his prime.
I think
Great
I think
villain.
I think the only difference in the character between the first one and the second one, where in the first one, he does want to die, but in the second one, he's willing to die for something, but not, just as an action, not because he wants to commit suicide.
Right, because he had finally met a chick. Right, he was the only cop, and he met a girl, and he wanted to be with her, and then they killed her. They took it away from her. But it was clever what they did in the second movie, because the villains were the ones that actually accidentally, indirectly killed his wife because he was a narc. So he was a narcotic cop, right? And he was getting too close to them. You know what I mean? So it tied it all in pretty good. All the lethal weapons are pretty solid. And then the fourth one, right?
Okay.
That was the introduction of Jet Li in America, maybe. I'm not sure, but
Which one?
I think it was
the
3,
fourth
wasn't
one. No, it was the fourth one.
no,
Third
yeah.
one-
Is that the one that introduced us to Jet Li?
Yeah, that one and Chris
Yeah.
Rock was in that one too.
Yeah.
it? Joe
Chris Rock.
Pesci.
Yeah. And there is rumored that he promised Richard Donner, may he rest in peace, that he would do another one to stream on Peacock or Max, I think. One of the two.
Well, I think Mel Gibson is in talks.
Yeah, I
But then
think
again, he's probably always in talks for Lethal Weapon. That's
Yeah.
always right there. That's always
let,
someone-
let me catch up with the chat. Hey, Anthony Beltray, it's unfortunate we're not going to get a Lethal Weapon 5.
well,
Joe's Dueling, the best buddy cop movie of all time is Turner and Hooch. Anthony Beltray, Richard Donner wrote the script already, and Mel Gibson was going to direct.
Oh my god!
what did they squash that? Because I heard that it was
I
still.
want to see Mel Gibson direct a car chase. Oh my god!
Dude,
That madman would go crazy.
he has had he's my favorite actor, right? That's just, but I know he had controversy. There's a lot of shit he was going to do. There was a rumored Viking movie with Leonardo DiCaprio that he was going to direct. Never got done. Got in trouble. The last I heard, which was maybe a month, 2 months ago, was that this movie was already, the script was done. They were going to go into a pre-production or whatever. And I just, okay, well, I can't wait. It was going to stream on Max or Peacock. I don't remember. And I don't know now. Maybe Anthony saw something. Now I'm going to look it up before I go to sleep, because this is
Pretty
something.
sure I heard talks. Yeah.
Because Danny Glover's what, in his 80s? I don't know how they're gonna pull it off, but we'll see.
CGI. Like
Yeah.
Oh god! What would they even flash back to? Why would they even do that?
Nah, they shouldn't. Danger Room Comics said Long Kiss Goodnight had to have made the list.
Oh,
That's another Shane Black movie.
Gina Davis.
Well, written by. That's Rennie Harlan directed.
Drag the Cross.
Yeah, Joe,
was great.
I'm on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
not right.
Get the Gringo with Mel Gibson. It's because he fucking got in trouble, man. You know, and as an alcoholic, I could kind of understand. But
Well,
then you say
He's
what?
getting his big break. He's doing that John Wick Hotel. He's starring in that. So
Yeah.
that's
He's
He's
probably
making his comeback slowly.
He turned down the role of, and you could look it up. He was offered the role of Thor's father in Thor.
Oh,
oh,
Down.
eh,
And that's when,
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins is a better dad. That's cinema's dad.
yeah, he said, "Oh, I've already made a superhero movie. It's called Passion of the Christ."
oh, jeez. If they do Lethal Weapon 5, I hope we get Joe Pesci back.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I heard it was a go, dude.
Something
7
tells me
is the
that
best buddy movie. I love 7.
7.
Dude, I was in fucking elementary, bro, and I remember we were talking about this in like 4th, 5th grade. Riggs, everybody loved Riggs.
Did you guys ever see the director's cut of Lethal Weapon?
I didn't know that one existed.
Okay. Oh right. There's a school. It's Riggs takes out a school shooter.
No way.
Yep, killing in an elementary school too. It's like fucking. It's pretty brutal. I was like, oh shit. You see like kids lying on the floor and like, oof, oof. It's like even in the 80s, we didn't have that problem, but it's even then it was like, this is too much.
Now with Riggs around.
This movie was dark, dude.
Fedora said another lethal weapon is possible with the power of AI.
Hell no.
Hey, thanks for showing up, buddy.
This movie is dark if you really look at it.
I think one of my favorite
Super dark.
Gibson movies was Payback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Paper.
Yeah.
That was also reshot too. There's a director's cut and then the theatrical one.
Yeah.
Really?
I
With
mean,
all
dude,
the action. Yeah.
he's an icon, dude. The Patriot, Braveheart. We Were Soldiers.
Yeah.
The one where he got
Conspiracy theory. Remember that one?
yeah.
I think there was like an awesome wheelchair scene. Someone falling down like stairs over and over again for the wheelchair.
Oh, I like when What Woman Want with Helen Hunt. I had a huge crush on Helen Hunt, dude. Yeah,
That was good.
yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
Beaver. Remember the Beaver? That was
Maverick?
literally
On that was bad. No, Bird on a Wire. Bird on a Wire with Goldie Hawn.
No,
I think I've
I
seen
love
every
Goldie Hawn.
Mel Gibson movies except a few of the ones on streaming. There's one where I think Joe talked about. I don't know if that's the one with Vince Vaughn, but
Drag You Across Chrome.
there's the one. Yeah. There's the one where his daughter gets in trouble with the cartel. They're in the desert, and it's pretty dope. And then get the Gringo, where he's locked up in a Mexican jail. Yeah, but he causes a lot of controversy, even with that movie that.
Mad Max.
Fuck yeah, of course, Mad Max. But that movie, you guys know which one I'm talking about. Caused a lot of controversy and shit. Made a lot of money, and he super promoted it.
Passion of the Christ.
No. Well, he got in trouble for that because the Jewish community felt that he made them look really bad.
Well, we know
Which
why
one
he
are you
did that,
talking
but I'm not going to talk about that.
I'm a Mel Gibson fan, so I know all this dirt. He got in trouble with it, dude. Because whatever. But no, the Sound of Freedom. He
He's in that?
huh?
One in theaters now.
He's in that?
No, but he's promoted it. He said
Oh.
it's you know what I mean. Because he's controversial like that, or you can see he just doesn't give a fuck what Hollywood thinks. But
He did the voice in Pocahontas. That's when you're like, A-lister.
no,
Yeah.
Mel Gibson, Pocahontas. Oh shit.
John West or what was his
I
name?
agree. I
John Smith, right? It was
John
probably
Smith.
weird.
Yeah.
agree with that, BK. I think about that. Like, how would you get these dudes to come out of retirement? Right, something bad has to happen, or maybe you kill Chris Rock. Fuck it. Yeah. His daughter's husband.
Fedora said they should have done an Avengers type movie with Passion, Moses, Noah, etc. Had the shit universe.
The director's
The,
cut.
the
Bible.
Holy Trinity.
I'd be more
Bible
interested in the
universe.
when they go to the
Bible Benders.
phase 2 when they go to hell and they do all those guys.
Dude, you should
Sound
see
of Freedom.
I
God's
know.
children are not for sale unless it's this movie.
Yeah. They always have something stupid to say. But if you look at the director's cut of Passion of the Christ, it's fucking brutal, dude. I think we
Never
talked
seen
about it around here before. It's
Never
fucking
seen it.
brutal.
I'll watch it for Halloween.
Dude, it's brutal. Like when they're whipping him, it just tears into his skin. But not only that, you see the skin tear and you see like the fat of the skin. It's fucking brutal. And tell me that devil ain't
The Hacksaw Ridge one was hilarious. I love that movie too because like it was so 1950s in style in the beginning. It's like, gee golly, that's and then when it gets to the war scene, it's like
Good God.
Mel Gibson is a madman. He's just a
I-
madman.
I think Mel Gibson.
God bless that man.
He is making a docu-series on child trafficking.
he probably will.
Fedora, I heard they were buying out the seats for the movie.
It's all Mel Gibson.
They were.
Man, they were free. So it's like I could buy a ticket for Bruce.
No.
Yeah.
The production company were buying tickets for people. And
Oh.
there was empty theaters. But
Yeah.
just saying.
Mel
Um,
Gibson too, so he can screen Lethal Weapon 3.
yes.
It was a religion. Listen,
And the main back of the movie was arrested for kidnapping children this week. So
Right.
anyway,
Wait,
Okay.
what?
moving on. What? You didn't hear about this perp?
No.
no.
Yeah, the main backer for
Main backer.
the main backer, the money
The money
man.
guy. The
Isn't that
money
the
guy.
head
Money
of
guy.
Angel Studios?
No.
Well, Angel Studios is a religious studio, so they look, dude. Let's not.
I'm signed up to PureFlix. Come
Yeah.
at me.
Check it out, perp. The main back of the movie was arrested for kidnapping children
Oh, really?
and running a
Oh, man.
sugar daddy, sugar baby website.
Don't do that. Don't
Sometime.
kidnap kids and then make movies about kidnapping kids. being
Yeah,
bad.
no, it's
Don't do
ridiculous.
that.
Yeah.
All right, next up,
Not
Legend
cool.
of Billie Jean.
Never heard,
Oh.
never seen.
I used to
Such a
watch
good
this
movie.
all the time.
can
I
you
This was
not?
love
always
this
on.
movie.
This movie was always on in the 80s.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Or
Bicycle.
Who is that?
That's Helen Slater.
Helen
She
Slater. She
plays
was Superwoman.
Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Oh, that's
Supergirl.
Supergirl. Yeah, I was like, she looks familiar. Okay.
Are they riding bicycles?
No.
That's red.
I forgot all about this movie.
Yeah,
It's
well, you
such a
are-
great movie.
You always are goofy ass.
The basic premise of the movie is these kids they're in a store and they get everyone thinks that they shot the clerk, so they're on the run, and they have to prove their innocence.
It was such a great movie where everybody cut their hair in the town.
Yep.
The girls
It's
got the
Kind of like
same
that,
haircut.
kind of a Footloose moment, right? When they all kind of join in on the thing,
Yeah.
on the haircutting. Yeah.
Young
I mean-
Christian Slater.
I think that's why I remember this movie because of him.
Yep. And no relation to Helen Slater.
Oh yeah, well,
They're not related.
Oh, and he got away with that shit, dude.
This was a great movie. I remember watching it so many times.
One of those good '80s coming of age type movies.
So didn't Christian Slater do a movie about bicycles in San Francisco?
He did Gleaming the Cube, which was a skateboard movie.
He did Cuffs.
Yeah.
Wait, that has a booby scene?
Are you thinking of Kevin Bacon with Quicksilver?
Yes, Sticks. God damn it, we're old. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, LA, I'm gonna have to watch this now because Supergirl.
Six had that Billie Jean haircut in junior high school.
It was probably pretty close.
Next up,
Fucking Joe.
what's this? Joe's Duel. In the beginning of the movie, when Helen Slater is swimming nude.
Oh my God, yeah.
Made me a man. Oh, swimming made me a man. Oh,
That's how I
jeez.
felt about Face Off his opening.
Ah,
That's how I felt about Annette O'Toole. I don't know. Let's see if people know who that is.
Annette O'Toole.
Yeah. What movie was that, dude? It's 80s.
She sounds Amish.
No, she's a redhead. She was the mom in one of the Superman movies shows. Was that Annette O'Toole? Yeah, and the Dukes of Hazzard guy,
oh, Smallville.
Smallville.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Annette O'Toole. Yeah, she was Lana Lang in Superman 3.
yes,
I
she,
didn't know that.
yeah. God damn it, yes,
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah.
And she was the wife on Nash Bridges.
I've never seen
48
that.
hours? I think dude, I don't know.
48 hours.
I'm trying to remember. Nah, this is PG-13. Let's just move on. Come on.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Fist of Legend.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Jet Li movies.
Yes.
It's a remake of Fist of Fury. Up until this movie, it was one of Jet Li's movies that he did not use wiring work for his movies. It was straight up choreographed.
Really? And
Martial
Yu
art.
Won Ping too, because he's known for his wire work.
Yeah, have you seen this on part?
No, I haven't seen this one. I know Yu Won Ping though.
Yeah. Up until this, his movies like Once Upon a Time in China and what's the Fun Young Suck or something like that, I believe. It was all wires, jumping trees, flipping the air. But this was just like straight up old fashioned martial arts movie.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
The scene with Jet Li in the Japanese school was amazing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that fight on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the most. I think it's probably his most famous fight of all time. I think, unless anyone could think of another one.
The movie with DMX was absolutely horrible.
Romeo Must
Which
Die.
I think he did more than one, right? He did exit wounds. I think.
Yeah.
Is it
Cradle to the Grave.
He did.
Hey Kyle.
And then he got Steven Seagal involved in it. Everything. It got all messed up.
The one was awesome.
The one.
The one.
Legend
That's
of
the one where
Legend
Jason
of
Statham had
Fist
hair
made
and
me
it
a
looked
man.
weird.
Steven Seagal. I used to try to run like Steven Seagal as a kid.
Why?
Because it was funny, dude.
It was really. Have you seen that? They made compilations on Steven Seagal running. So, just, poor guy.
You know, all those movies were 3 words. Mark
Bro,
for
that guy. I can't believe he's still making movies. Like I see like 18 movies come out every year from that guy. Still. It's like, bro, I don't know how he does it. And he's barely in them. I see a couple of them. He's only in the beginning, and then he gets the final fight. That's it.
who was the guy with Matt that used to mock him? Yeah, it was. They did a good job of that shit too.
But Jet Li, I never got into Jet Li. Actually, I'm a huge martial arts guy. I didn't get to Jet Li until he actually Lethal Weapon 4. I was like, oh yeah, that's Jet Li. Okay.
Yeah, he has some amazing movies. If you can't check out New Shaolin, check out what was it Tai Chi Master with Michelle Yeoh. Really good movies.
Who just got married, by the way?
Yes, congrats to Michelle Yeoh.
She's not watching.
About time.
After 27 years of dating a dude.
No, sometimes you got to take your time.
You got to make sure.
Got to make sure she's.
She
the
just
one.
married. Oh my God! You know why? Because over in China, Hong Kong, it's usually a lot of back in the day where she was in the 90s, 80s, the heyday. A lot of those female action stars, they would stop being action stars after they got married.
Yes.
So I could see like she just didn't get married, so she could keep being an action star. And it's like,
Yeah,
now
a lot
I
of
got my Academy Award. All right, we're doing this.
A lot
Ain't
of
no
them
one telling me anything.
A lot of them marry rich businessmen.
Yeah. It's such a shame that we lost.
Yeah.
My favorite martial artist was I actually discovered her during COVID was Moon Lee, and I just started watching all her movies. I was like, where is she now? Where is she? She should be in movies like being like the trainer, making cameos, like and she's like, no, she got married and that's it. And that's what happens with Hong Kong female action stars, except for Michelle Yeoh, based.
Yeah.
Who's still a very beautiful woman at her age.
Still kicks ass. Like, Jesus.
And she's
she
great on
Voyager.
Star Trek.
Yep.
Star Trek sucks.
How about you take these and call me in the morning?
Except for Star Trek 4. And the Abrams Star Trek. Those are dope. Those are better than all the old Star Trek.
You're out of your mind.
Have you watched Voyager though, or not? Whatever the new one is. What is it?
No.
Discovery.
Discovery. Yeah. Sorry.
There's a lot of hate on. There's a lot of hate on that Discovery show, which I don't understand because it's great.
Power of math.
See what Star Wars is going through, right? Because people hate Picard. From what
happened?
No, people love the last Picard.
No.
People hated it at first, but
Yeah, the first series is not good.
the first seasons, but
The
the third season brought it home so
the
hard.
first 2 series weren't that good.
The third brought it home so hard.
Like,
For
you gotta-
some Star Trek fans are still recovering. Believe it. We
Yes,
know
they're
one.
still in recovery, and they won't watch anything new after watching season 3. But I point out to Star Trek fans, the Next Generation wasn't that great until years later when you go back and watch it. When you were watching it, you're just like, okay, this is not my Star Trek. The same thing people are saying about Discovery now. Help me,
I love
Obi-Wan.
Discovery.
I like.
I'm not a
Next
Star Trek
Generation when it
person,
came out.
and I thought Discovery was great.
Season 3 of Picard redeemed the series. This would be a time that please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I have an idea for next week. If anyone in the chat wants to leave a comment after the video and suggest a movie, we'll cover it for Timeless.
There you go.
Next up, we have Lips.
It-
Lopez Indie Pit Stop. Lips.
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually gonna head out though. Great show.
Thank you, Perk, for coming by.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Later,
Thanks, guys. It's always fun talking to you guys.
Next week, we'll just
Good to see
give
you,
Perk
Perk.
all the movie stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna start showing up in the movie stuff. I'll just have this in the background because I have nothing. You guys just I have nothing to add to comics.
You can comment.
I guess. He's like, all I could say is that looks good. I guess.
Perfect.
Who
Well,
did
well-
that? All right.
Well, the more you're on, the more you'll learn.
Yeah, sure. We'll see. I'm very stubborn when it comes to learning, so we'll see. All right, later, guys.
Jedi
Yeah, Perk.
Prime is defect to Kyle Vision along with Dom. That Lopez pick is Photoshop.
I look fucking handsome, don't I?
Yes, it was enhanced by the lovely Brian. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I had to add some color.
Yeah, you were really pale in that picture. Black color.
The only
Washed
one I
out.
had that looked decent.
AI was used in that picture, Lopez. It's official. Lopez is using AI.
We've already gone
Oh,
two
okay, hard.
hours and 15 minutes.
Huh?
We're up to
Holy
2 hours
crap.
and 15 minutes.
I didn't realize it. Lopez?
Yes, Tear Us Apart. This is something I'm looking at to read. No spec, no nothing. Just indie books that I'm already pre-ordered because I like what they're supposed to be about. This is deep in the Canadian wilderness, a vicious cult dedicated to an ideology of pain trains children to become deadly assassins in the midst of this world of cruelty. Two teenagers break the cardinal rule by falling in love. The only thing standing between them and happily ever after is an army of murderers with a taste for blood. Sounds pretty dope to me.
Sounds interesting.
Does sound pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Dark
I love
Horse.
shit about cults when it goes bad and they get fucked up.
Jay
So-
Baruchel, what isn't he an actor?
Who?
Jay Baruchel, the writer of this, he's an actor, isn't
Baruchel?
he? Yeah, Baruchel.
Oh, you're thinking of Punisher?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
oh,
this guy.
comedian.
Yeah, he was in the
Oh, he's the guy from
Sorcerer's
Deadpool, right?
No,
Apprentice,
I-
I,
and
We're-
he was in Tropic Thunder.
yeah, he's a comedian. He was in. He had that. Oh, that's a good movie, dude, with the British chick. Where he's. Oh, dude, what's the name of that movie?
Oh, Blackberry.
You know, it's a comedy. It's a comedy with the British chick, Adam, Eve.
Kids in a Hole? No.
No, she's got.
Son of Critch?
If you, what's his? She's the. Fuck, dude. Adam Eve, I think is her name. She's British, but he's a comedian. Well, a comedic actor.
Yeah.
He was in This Is the End.
Yes. Well, he's got a movie with that one chick. She's hot, dude. She's British.
She's out of my league.
Yes, that's it.
He's on Fubar.
He's right. He's done some good movies, man.
You sure it's the same guy writing this?
I mean, how many Jay Baruchels are there?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Joe. Exactly. But that movie's funny because they have a scene they're just making out, dude, and he busts a nut.
Oh, it is him. I looked it up on
So
the League of Comic Geeks. It is him.
he looked like he would like comics, bro. Now that I think about it. And this one, Killmore, this is an Image. Checking this out too. There's a lot of incentive for it, but I just ordered cover A. The city of Colonia is suffering from total economic collapse. But worse than the unemployment and urban decay is the skyrocketing homicide rate. Most of the few cops left on the force think it's just another symptom of the city's decline. But one detective has a dark theory that the most depraved killers in the country have all moved here to take advantage of the chaos. As he and his new partner dig deeper into their rapidly growing list of open cases, they'll find themselves in the crosshairs of a growing group of maniacs who realize that the best way to stay ahead of the cops and the city full of killers is to kill more. Now, something interesting to me. I'm always looking at indies when I order books. And I always give them a shot. Some of them end up sucking first issue. Some of them I read to the end. So I'll be checking this out. And maybe when I read them, I'll come back and talk about them.
Yeah, give a review on these.
Yeah, because I read more. Oh, it's IDW. My bad. I read Marvel. Most of it's X-Men and Captain Marvel for sure. But after that, I'm reading indie books. From Boom, The Vault, from everywhere, horror, vampire, all that shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Next up, we have some rare video games to talk about. Bomberman 64 factory sealed Nintendo 64, 1997, sold for a whopping $710 sealed. Sealed. I mind you, sealed. Bomberman
game.
64 was a great game.
Mhm.
You know, if you see these in garage sales or estate sales, grab these old 64 games.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Next up, Sonic Adventures Limited Edition for the Sega Dreamcast, 1999, sold for $550. Jeez.
Sealed?
No,
That's open.
that's open.
Wow.
That's more than the Dreamcast was when it came out.
It is. Next up, we have Metal Gear Solid Seal, brand new Black Label.
Wow.
Black Label was the original PlayStation games. Red labels were later on reprints and greatest hits.
And then the green label, greatest hits. Yeah.
Sold for $1,700.
Really?
Yeah. You have
I'm
one
gonna
laying
sell
around?
mine. I do. I'm gonna have to sell
Oh,
mine.
you bastard.
Sealed?
Not sealed, no. But how much would it be unsealed? Probably half that, right? So
Probably.
I'm good with that.
The Legend of Zelda, NES,
Zelda.
5-screw.
Zelda.
Game and cover and box with map partially sealed. So for $14.99. And there was the 5-screw editions of Nintendo cartridges. I mean, are rarer because at a certain point they stopped using 5 screws and started using 3 screws.
I remember buying this game, well, my mom buying it, and me just throwing away the box.
Snatcher. But what system, Fedora?
Fuck, dude. And I had that little case. I had that little Nintendo case that you could put the cartridges in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the sleeve.
The dust,
Yeah,
yeah, the dust sleeve.
I wonder how
Yeah.
much I wonder how much that is worth, dude. Shit, dude.
Just the sleeve?
No, not the sleeve. The little, probably not the little box where you could put all your Nintendo games in.
Oh, the storage box for all the cartridges.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can imagine Tecmo Bowl unopened. How much, bro?
A Vectrex slot, 2 Vectrex arcades, 21 games, a light pen with a second controller from Milton Bradley, 1982, sold for $11.25.
Oh,
I used to have one of these.
you
I
had
never-
one of the- I've never seen this.
No,
Never
me
seen a
either.
Vectrex?
no.
No, I've never seen it. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, Vectrex was
CE.
awesome.
CE, Milton Bradley, huh?
Yeah, I had this before my parents bought me a Nintendo. I had this, Atari 2600, 5200, Coleco Vision.
We had Commodore 64.
Nice.
I had the first the Sega, first one. Was
Oh,
Spyro-
Master System.
yeah.
Oh, I
Spyro-
know what you Snatcher for Sega CD. Yes, I remember that. It has characters from Metal Gear Solid in it, rumored to take place in the same universe but in the future. Kojima, first game to come to America with Sega CD. Yeah, this is pow.
Kapow.
Kapow.
Excellent.
What's selling on eBay? Sandman number 1. CGC 9.8. First full appearance of Morpheus. Sold for $15.92.42. It's not bad. Oh, and it has the old label. So I like those old labels.
So isn't there either an error variant or like some kind of variant to this? With the centerfold?
I believe was there one with a I'll check.
I can't read the I can't really read the
Yeah,
label.
it's hard to read that label.
First appearance of Morpheus. Something. Neil Gaiman's story. Oh, I can read.
Old label. I think I got only one book in the old label. That's a Psylocke. Psylocke number 1.
I don't see anything about it. Error or let me see. Sandman
Maybe it's
1.
not this one. Maybe I'm thinking of
You're thinking of maybe number 7 or 19, the white era edition. Maybe. Next up, we got Batman 227, iconic Neil Adams cover, homage to Detective Comics 31, 1970. I love this cover. I can never find a raw copy of this in decent condition at all.
Not anymore.
No, they're all snatched up,
Yep.
and it wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I'm looking at Sticks. He has like 10 copies of this laying around.
I use them to heat myself during the winter.
You bastard. You filthy bastard. Next up, we got Void Rivals number 1. Oh, spoiler 1 in 100 variant, signed by Daniel Warren Johnson, sold for $599. Interesting.
You should get yours signed.
Yeah, next time he's doing a private signing at CGC, I will. I already had offers. I've had people want to trade this.
Don't do it.
I'll probably keep it. I don't know. But I do want that Jim number 1. Jim and the Holograms number 1. Art Germ.
Which one?
What?
Gemini.
Jim and the Holograms number 1.
Came out a
Art
while
Germ?
ago.
Yeah, came out of what, 2014, something like that, maybe. I don't understand this book. I don't either.
Yeah.
It's one page.
Yeah. I mean, it's
With
not like,
Jetfire.
it's
It
not
was a
fir-
great read, though. It was a fun book.
This is just hype, that Void Rivals book. But hey,
The story was
Sandman-
decent. They just
Sandman
threw a
8.
Transformer.
This is the beginning of the Energon universe also.
I guess.
Whatever that means right now.
Yeah.
It means buy their books.
Yeah.
That's,
Next up, X-Men 58, first appearance of Havoc, 8.0. I was surprised that an 8.0 of this only sold for like $461. I
First
thought it would be
Havoc.
worth more.
Yeah. Nobody cares about Havoc.
Yeah, even when he was in the movies, it was kind of a junk character that nobody
Yeah.
ended up giving a care about.
he no, that was, I can't remember. I think in the Rosenberg run on the Uncanny X-Men, I think he was all right.
Yeah.
Or Cyclops, I don't remember. Fuck.
Newer Havoc's being written better, but back when he had all the issues and yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Havoc in what was it, Inferno?
Yeah.
X-Men story. That was a great storyline. Havoc hasn't had that many great storylines.
Mm-mm.
No.
Next
Yeah,
up,
let's count the Havoc Wolverine series.
oh yeah, the Meltdown.
Yeah, Meltdown. That's probably his best series.
Star Wars, the Clone Wars number 1 newsstand, CGC 9.6. First appearance of Ahsoka Tano. Sold for $2,500.
I
Mhm.
just bought one of these.
Does not exist.
Yep. Just bought a raw copy.
Fucking Waste Seeker, bro. Brilliant purchase.
But he bought
Money he bought on, I think it was on Amazon or somewhere. He bought a 1 through 5, and number 1 was a newsstand, really beat up. I think he paid less than 150, and he was able to sell this issue number 1 a newsstand for like over $500.
jeez.
Beautiful. And of course, they wouldn't let him, because clout chasing, they wouldn't let him. You know what I mean? On Sunday. I mean, that's bro. You should applaud that shit. Come on.
Wow.
And it was beat up, dude. But it's a newsstand, so you knew he was gonna double his money.
There's so many X-Men characters. I'm surprised that it even went for that much. It's true.
Yeah, but Havoc's OG, bro. Havoc's been around longer than so many other mutants.
Yep.
Yeah, true. And I found a picture I was looking for. Now I find it. My signed copy of Teen Titans 75.
That's yours.
Yep, that's mine.
Nice.
It went from a 9.4 to 9.8. Yay.
You press it yourself.
Yes.
I give you a half a box of Frosted Flakes for it. Signed.
Signed by
They're
Lopez.
Yeah.
Lopez the Lost.
Yeah, Lopez is sleepy.
Lopez the Sleepy. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, liking us enough to stay with us the whole show. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Don't forget to put your favorite movie in the comments box. Comments box, like there's an actual box in the
Are you-
comments, and let us know, and I'll add them to viewer timeless.
Are you going to give out wrenches, Bruce?
That what?
Are you going to give out wrenches?
To who?
AOA, bro. Come on.
AOA hasn't earned a wrench yet.
I'm going to call them wrenches, not AOA.
He has enough wrenches. He has a wrench on every show.
Yeah. All righty.
All right. We're going to head out. Everyone, take care. Good night. Hasta la vista.